Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry I'm a few minutes late. It's EU RLCS time, day 1 of the last regional of the season. Well, I suppose it's actually day 4, but day 1 of the main event. And I think Group H just started. So let's see what we can find. There's not too many crazy matches right now. Group B's got the, I think, the spiciest match of round 1. I'll show you guys what's happening. Let's just get straight into it. All first round is boring. It should be pretty straightforward. This is probably the most, I'd say, up in the air match. BSK versus Synergy. Wait a minute. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Should I just leave it on? I usually do. I'll leave the echo on. Honestly, is it really an authentic viewport experience if the mic isn't echoing? Okay, I'll stop it. Hold on. This is so annoying. Like, the reason this happens is because every time that I go live, my face cam decides not to be recognizable, so OBS is just like yeah, can't find it, mate. Yeah, your face cam doesn't exist. Like, it'll be there on one scene on OBS, but then I'll change scene and it won't be there on that one. I don't know why, but the easiest way to fix it is to delete the source and then make it again. But when you do that, it automatically makes an audio source as well, which is awesome, because then we just get to have an echo. So yeah, that's that's why that happens. It always spawns like in the far right of the audio sources off screen, so I don't even know about it until you guys tell me. Okay, Vitality are up 2-1 against BDS. That should be a relatively easy win for Vitality. BSK have taken game 1 against Synergy. Who else is playing right now? We've got GK against Los Leones de Montepinar. I don't know where that is, but the Lions of somewhere. That's the Spanish team, Mark, Stick, and Rixie. They decided to change their team name. They had heavy team name bug. And NIP are obviously on subpar stream. Let's see what's happening with them. They should be winning. We had 3-0 against Caliente. No surprises there. Let's see the end of this Vitality game.
Pour le moment, avec ce petit retour de la team BDS, 1 minute récente, et là il faut punir sur cette relance un petit peu hasardeuse. Et il n'y avait personne pour venir récupérer ce ballon, peut-être ici avec Exotic qui va se
bit laggy from here. You guys seen that as well?
Et là Soufedek qui la met.
I'm not sure why it's lagging.
Les amis, je vous jure. Lâche-moi cet octane de merde, Monkey Moon. Allez, le retour.
It's 2-1 Fury, it's game 1.
Ça fait un beau service dans l'axe,
yeah.
Il retourne. Et ça manque un petit peu de présence. On n'a pas envie de se jeter.
Do I know the Octane and the Fennec have the same hitbox? Yeah. They do indeed have the same hitbox, so does the Roadhog. Yeah, Monkey Moon's back in the Octane. They're winning Worlds. They're winning Worlds. Zen just helped Seiko get... Ew!
La transversale sortante, le poteau juste derrière. On a chaud, on les regarde dans les 30 dernières secondes de jeu.
That looked like it should have been a goal. Zen just helped Seiko get a 47 win streak in ranked. Why are we lagging? Do I have to turn off a streamer too? What is going on? We'll turn this off, see what happens.
Absolument bloqué pour le moment, c'est Exotic qui repousse cette balle, mais c'est pas terminé avec Nico qui va revenir dans le corner. C'est Lito qui vient bloquer une première fois, il faut du soutien. Monkey Moon, ça traîne toujours, 0 secondes, il y aura une dernière frappe, une dernière
BDS actually put on quite a lot of pressure here at the end of the game.
Qui devrait pouvoir la plaquer au sol. C'est fait.
Well, I've got to see what I've got open. I might be lagging. Maybe it's
Whoa.
me. Let me check.
Ça passe,
Yeah,
ça fait
let me
0.
just,
Fallait pas la perdre, celle-là. Parce que ça aurait été un peu chiant. Bon, même si c'est du BO5, il y a du temps. Hein.
Let me just
Mais
close
t'as
some
vu,
programs.
t'es là, tu gagnais plutôt facilement, tu te fais remonter, tu perds la game, c'est chiant.
That's some fast French. Yeah, if you've not heard Fury commentate before, get used to this. He's going to be absolutely peaking all day. This is what he does. He is a fast French speaker. He doesn't know how to speak slowly.
Prêt, la team BDS. C'est pas tout, mais j'ai un barbecue qui m'attend. Oui, d'ailleurs, les amis, je vais faire la soirée réact, mais au final, j'ai un barbecue qui est tombé. Un barbecue surprise.
I think I should stop lagging now.
Donc, je la ferai mercredi prochain. Il n'y en aura pas eu cette semaine. Ça fait une petite coupure, c'est pas bien grave. De toute façon, j'étais un peu fatigué.
I said something in one of your videos. I sometimes joke in my videos that the Fennec is stronger or simply a stronger hitbox. So if I said something like that, I am not trying to mislead you into thinking the hitboxes are actually different. It's more like a placebo thing. I think we can all agree though, if you've played the Fennec, if you played the Octane, if you played both, the Fennec does feel stronger. And if you've ever played the Roadhog feels even stronger, even though they're all the same. The Octane feels faster though, I think. The Octane feels like a faster car, nipping around the pitch. 8 ping is crazy. You'll often see 8 ping, 4 ping if you play with or against Dutch players. Dutch players have got really good ping, because I think a lot of the servers are in Amsterdam. They'll just have 4 ping. 100 gifted for a Shui still on the board. I mean, how can anyone ever say no to 100 gifted for a Shui? I feel like that's always on the board. If a streamer doesn't have that on the board, they're either too rich or they're just not very fun at parties. That's a simple. Oh! Mozzarella with a double reset and then Pisky's at the post!
Oh, tu vas t'en vouloir celle-ci. Mozzarella, il a fait un travail exceptionnel.
But,
je sais pas comment on peut appeler ce reset.
Yeah, CJ's no longer here, so I don't have a Shui coach anymore. Is that how Jesse got so good? What, Shuis? I don't think so. There is no stream in the main channel today, there is just the team streams. I think Team BSK could have a very good event here. It really does depend though how they are going to adjust after their previous event top 8. They had a very impressive top 8 last event, taking Vitality to game 7 in the upper semis. Good save, Mozzarella with a ground pinch.
Oh, Mozzarella, il est en forme, notre Charles, il a envie de laisser passer aucun ballon dans notre défense.
What cars would every pro be rocking if it wasn't for Shellset? Probably just a lot more Octanes. Oh yeah, they did get a top 6. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Team BSK got a top 6. They nearly made top 4. They had Vitality in the ropes. And out of all the I mean, EU's got a pretty clear top 6. And we kind of thought it would be a pretty clear top 7 even with 100% in the mix. This split. Oh! Oh! Alright. But yeah, we picked BSK as the dark horse. The up-and-comers. So look out for. If you've been watching the Shotcast prediction Patreon episodes, we recorded one last night. It's not been uploaded yet because Garrett forgot to send our lovely editor Fernando his face cam. But as soon as we have that, we'll upload our predictions for this event. You guys can see how we did. I promise you we're not cheating. We didn't do that after. We're not recording it after day 1 and saying, oh, well, look at us. Didn't we get all of day 1 right?
Tout seul, sailing, l'artouche backboard,
oh,
interdit qui vient frôler la crossbar, mais qu'est-ce que c'est?
C'est le masterclass.
Mais je vous rappelle qu'en plus ce week-end,
BSK are the second most exciting team to watch after Shopify. Yeah, BSK are a great team to watch. I mean, we didn't just randomly pick them. We actually like the team.
Allez, attention à Madzer là qui a
Rusty's
heureusement on arrive à
has got
balle. Mon Kimoun qui est
the flair, the creativity, and mozzarella, slotzarella. What a player. Then you got Pisky, the worst name change in Rocket League history.
Je m'incline devant le seigneur de ce jeu. Non, c'est trop.
I mean, this was always going to be a sweep, really, because BDS have really struggled. I think these guys will be good. They are good, but they're... Oh. Alright, he's not missing up a net. They are good, but they're just not putting it together this split. I think maybe next season these guys are going to have good seasons, maybe together, maybe separate. They are solid players. They're very promising young players. Nico, part of the new Danish generation of Rocket League players. But yeah, Vitality are proving to be too much for them. Let's watch BSK. Hopefully you guys like me enjoy watching this team play. This is a pretty close match on paper though. Synergy have made a top 8 this split. BSK made top 6 last time. But I just think BSK are leagues above when it comes to aggression and creativity. I just love this team. They play with such a confidence. It's great to see. Reminds me of teams like Team Queso, although you know, not at that level. Yeah.
Allez Mozza, attention, ouais c'est pas mal fait, superbe bloc, Rusty's qui a pouvoir y aller, il a été bloqué.
You feel bad for NIP. They don't much better chance to qualify for Worlds, so they fell off in Birmingham and pop off in Rally instead. They can still make it. NIP are good enough, but they do need to get a really good event this event. They need to eliminate some rivals. Good save. Econ's going mental.
Mécaniquement on est solide, mais pour l'instant la défense bleue.
That's good speed by Rizix. I think he wanted to double tap there, but he accidentally hit the shot on target.
Gardien adverse. Teddy Richer dans ses grands moments. Attention, puisqu'il le renvoie dans l'axe. Mozzarella la redirect. C'était cadré.
We'll check out what's happening in Group B in a moment as well. We got KC, Gentlemates. I think Gentlemates playing 100% actually. That could be a good series. I do think Gentlemates are going to win that though. Seiko's on a monster 2v2 streak this past week.
Il dribble les mecs, il leur fait perdre tellement de ressources.
It's a shame they didn't reach 50.
C'est dommage qu'on n'a pas eu une transition.
Zen and Seiko, that would have been...
Un peu plus léché.
You always want more. That would have been insane. 50 wins. I guess it gives them something else to go for in the future. Rusty's with the save. Dodges the bump, makes the stop. NIP are suffering the consequences of a butterfly effect, which they themselves started this split. They failed to check in on the qualifier, I think qualifier like double elimination day. Got some English commentary from Econ here. Isn't it Rust Easy? Yeah, I guess you could say that, but Rusty's fine as well. Rusty's, whichever you want. I think everybody's gonna know who you're talking about.
Let's go, c'est win les refs. Mozzarella va pouvoir y retourner. Mozzarella au contrôle.
NIP have to make the final and have Mates and GK lose. Top 6. It's the is the audio too light? I can turn it down a little bit.
De servir son partenaire dans l'axe, mais impossible de récupérer ce ballon. Rusty's il a feinté, il a tenté le petit flic, mais JG qui a pu bloquer cette balle. Mozzarella dans l'axe, attention c'est dangereux. Mozzarella.
But yeah, what was I going to say? So NIP they failed to check in. I think it was on day 2 of the first qualifier of the split, and that ruined their seeding for event 1. And then with that really bad seed, they actually beat all of their rivals in Swiss. So they beat their rivals to qualify for the first event. They beat KC, they beat Gentlemates, and I think it was GK. And what that then did, the next layer of the butterfly effect, was that ruined KC's seeding for the main event. So then NIP had to play KC early in the main event. They lost. So had NIP simply checked in for their match that they failed to check in for,
lors de cette confrontation.
They would never have had to play against KC
Allez,
in round 1 of
Mozzarella,
Swiss.
Mozzarella,
They wouldn't
Mozzarella
have
face à
given
Rizet.
KC a loss, most
Pisky qui va pouvoir
likely.
récupérer,
Well, they
Pisky
wouldn't have
là,
given them a
dans
loss in
le
round
maximum pour
1.
pouvoir récupérer ce ballon. Ensuite, c'est
Probably
bien
had
fait,
a better
sur le
chance of
challenge.
dodging them in main
Et
event,
on y
and then
retourne,
not
le
started
capitaine
this
qui
like
multiplie les
spiral they're
efforts
currently in.
pour mettre son équipe sur le droit chemin. Mozzarella, superbe intervention puisqu'il la frappe. Ça manque
Yeah,
de
there's no main
calcium.
stream today, it's
Rusty
just
qui a
gonna be
pouvoir y
this.
aller. Mozzarella
Few
pour récupérer
parties,
ce ballon. Oh,
team
c'est pas mal
streams.
fait. Qu'est-ce qu'on est
I'll
fort
do my
en
best
fait
as
de
I
siège.
as I
Qu'est-ce que c'est
usually
fort,
do
cette
to
tentative de Rusties en Rosette,
to try and give
en
you
reset
guys
corner lead.
an update of what's
Ouais,
happening on all the major
Rizet,
channels.
c'est bien, on arrive à bloquer
We'll
le
be
joueur.
following all the big
Mozzarella,
teams.
il a capté qu'il avait beaucoup
A
d'espace,
yeah,
c'est assez facile pour
a
Rusties qui va
frap
pouvoir mettre un petit peu
frap
de vitesse
is a hit
là-dedans.
or a
Et ça
shot.
permet à
They
Mozart
use
de
it in
récupérer les ressources.
in Rocket
Mozzarella
League
salue
to
de
say
lancer. Mozzarella
shot.
remettre ce ballon dans
I
l'axe.
think it literally
Ça ne
translates
passera
to
pas.
hit though.
Là on entre dans la dernière minute. Est-ce qu'on va
So la
prendre le
frappe
rôle
is the
d'une
shot.
équipe qui cherche à
La
à
frappe
assurer le résultat? Est-ce qu'on va
Le
essayer,
frappy.
on va chercher d'aller chercher le deuxième but pour se mettre en sécurité?
or touch.
Rien n'est sûr. On va
Okay,
devoir
so I
attendre
guess
de
it's
voir
like,
la suite du scénario de ce match. Pour l'instant, on tente de
I guess it's like got
repartir.
multiple.
Mais le
meanings.
bloc adverse qui est solide pour l'instant, puisqu'il va pouvoir y retourner.
Do your best as you usually do. The Shui stream we didn't have to cover the matches because there was a main stream. Oh, hold on. He said GG. Wait a minute. Trop fort means too strong.
Pour gêner, on entre dans les 4 dernières secondes. Il y a eu des démolitions. C'est Rusties qui en a pris sur Izex. On est en 2v3. Rusties qui prend un très bon contre. Allez, Rusties, vas-y, mon petit, emmène ce ballon le plus loin possible. Cette balle est
This is a great start for young BSK here. Oh, careful.
Le pinch,
Attention.
qui n'a pas le droit de toucher le sol. Pisky qui va arrêter l'assaut des adversaires.
Oh.
Rusties.
Confident challenge by Rusties.
C'est win, je n'ai pas peur de le dire. Je n'ai pas peur.
Yeah.
Je n'ai jamais eu peur.
BSK
Et
sweep synergy, a confident start for these guys. Vitality are somehow not. Wait, why is it game 3? I thought we finished game 2 ages ago. Before we go to that, let's look at what's happening in Group B. Dignitas 1-0. Oh wow, dominant 5-0 win. Gentlemates 3-0 over 100%, and Carmine Corp overtime win against ATM. ATM is the Acronic Tempo Mat team, so that's actually a really close game. And Dopamine, aka K-Dub's team, have beaten Fast Forward in game 1. We need to see what's happening here.
Ouais, avec ce bump de Mike Boy qui est sublime.
Alright,
Très
so
bien
looks
joué
like
de la part de l'adversaire.
looks like
Pour l'instant,
the opponents with the fat 0 beside their
la game 2, c'est la game 2, ça compte pas.
their name.
Allez. Ok.
They're coming back.
Oui, bien joué, le petit doink. Ok, Dop qui arrive à catcher cette balle dans les airs. Attention, HBI qui va la pousser pour Mike Boy. Attention à cette frappe.
Oh,
De temps, bien joué.
just gonna quickly check what's happening with Gentlemate. So it looks like they might be about to win game 2.
Fox, toujours dans l'anticipation. Oh, c'est
Let's
bien
see
joué,
it.
hein, les débordements de Rice Fox. Ils arrivent
Yeah,
pas du tout à
Pisky
les
used to
bloquer.
go by Whiskey Drink.
Ils arrivent bien à mind game.
He had a big downgrade in name quality, yeah, I think. Needs a name change again. Are we gonna get some EU shoeys? Probably not. I don't think so. I mean, I'm working the RLCS stream tomorrow, so I don't think we're able to do that. I don't think we can even do shoeys with non-alcoholic beverages on the RLCS channel. Alright, Gentlemates 2-0.
C'est la nouvelle méta. Avec nous. Ok, le selling.
BSK have won their match. Vitality are winning. K-Dot and that are losing. Dignitas
forfeit at this point, buddy.
2-0.
Is he look?
Yeah, wow, Dignitas 5-0, now 7-2. That's a strong showing for Dig today, so far.
Ouais, le 50-50.
DJ Antonio, thanks for the prime, by the way. Welcome to the channel. Also, Nisyan Trip. I have no idea how to say your name. Nisyan. Thanks for the primes.
On peut balancer, mais est-ce qu'on peut reprendre cette possession? Reprendre cette balle, en prendre le contrôle, être à l'initiative et non plus en réaction.
Casting a match with colorblind mode on should be a crime. Why? What's wrong with colorblind mode? I didn't even notice it until you said so. Is there anything else? Does anything change apart from the nameplate? Shall we check K-Corp versus ATM? I guess we could do that. Now that this looks like it's over, let's pull up. Let's see what the KC boys are up to. I think it's on Kenny stream.
Un petit peu quoi.
Après, je sais pas s'il avait, genre il avait vent de boost, je sais pas s'il pouvait aller jouer le bump. Attends. C'est une mécanique que je ne maîtrise pas, frérot.
Ouais, j'ai pas la réponse, faut regarder le play, je vais pas te mentir.
Ah.
Okay, ATM are playing them somewhat close again.
Prennent un kick-off goal, c'est pas grave, on leur donne.
Ouais. Tradrali là qui.
Il a
prend
tenté
le
une
mur.
dinguerie, frère.
Ouais, qui prend le mur, mais pas loin, ouais.
Oh, by the way, all you French
Allez, c'est reparti.
speakers in chat right now,
Qui va partir vers chez nous. Au contrôle, on a Vatira.
who in the
déjà
French
prêt.
community
Il va faire un
is
flip, il l'a un peu relancé
considered
loin, ça va, il
the
prend la deuxième touche.
like
Nous offre un
most
petit peu de temps, mais Drali sans
wacky
boost, qui va
French
quand même en
accent,
super
or
speed.
well,
Je sais pas comment il fait
French
pour avoir autant de
accent
speed,
when
mais
speaking French. Which
Il est
streamer
assez qu'il a
slash
pas
player
d'essence,
is
il est en
considered to
supersonique.
have like the
Ouais, attention.
you know the hardest
Attends, il va
accent
être
to
battu, la
understand?
frappe. Et
Is
Vatira
that even
dans
a
les cages,
thing in
Vatira
France?
Qui va repousser, il a du
Who's
boost.
the nolly of
Il y a Mac
France?
derrière qui va le bloquer.
I don't know if nolly is
Vas-y,
considered
entre
the hardest to
Atto,
understand.
Drali
I guess
qui va
it
se
depends who you
retourner.
ask.
Tempo n'a pas de boost. Achronique
Not
n'a
really,
pas de
no
boost
one.
non plus. Mais cette balle, elle est toujours dans le corner. Donc là, ils ont le temps d'aller en
Is Scott
chercher en
McTominay
face.
leading Scotland to the World Cup final or
Et
what?
Vatira-
Let's
et
tone it
Vatira, il
down.
pousse. Le
Let's start
pré-jump, petite touche en 2 temps.
Let's start
3
with
temps
winning
peut-être.
a single game,
Achronique
scoring
qui
a
va être
single
très
goal. Let's
patient
keep
sur le
our
backboard pour
expectations
relancer
low.
son équipe. Avec cette contre-attaque,
Oh,
attention,
materialistic.
Atto s'est fait bump, Drali qui doit assurer cette défense, le ding.
Seiko
Le
from the
Ding
Rock League
Salvateur,
community,
parce que
yeah.
là,
Which
clairement, ça a
Rock
failli
League
passer.
community
Drali,
person, like
Drali
caster,
qui veut punir.
streamer, player
Bloqué par
has
Achronique.
the
On a réussi à
hardest
faire un
accent?
boost là, si on reste un petit peu ici, on peut. Ah,
The most
dommage,
bogan
relancer un peu.
Frenchman.
Très bien,
Oh,
Atto.
oh, oh.
Est-ce qu'on peut peut-être leur voler un autre boost
Kane
pour un
up
peu
in
Non, ça va
overtime.
repartir
I
vers
love
chez nous.
that
Attention,
specification.
Achronique.
Oh.
Tout va bien. Il l'a pas touché, je crois, parce qu'elle s'est pas
Il va mettre le but
accélérée.
de l'année là. hein.
Ah oui, ça aurait
Wait,
été très,
is
très
that
rapide et
Chronic
difficile à
just
défendre
naming
pour Drali.
himself
C'est bien,
B
Vatira qui
today?
passe
Is he
aussi,
allowed
j'aime
to do that?
Matt, il va falloir jouer un duel. Ah,
Or are they
malheureusement,
playing
il
with
est
a
largement
sub? Why
premier.
is he called
On est
B?
devant.
Allez, attention, non, c'est Achronique qui est devant, Atto qui va arriver
Seiko
maintenant
Arcada.
en deuxième temps. Il y a Vatira, il va pas jouer le duel finalement, Vatira il va aller se replacer au milieu
So
de terrain.
I was
il
gonna
va
say
essayer d'assurer une passe pour,
the
Drali,
accent that I find it hardest to understand because I can't pick up a lot of French in general, but the one that I find the hardest is probably Kenny actually.
Oh.
Like
C'est pas mal ça. Hein.
I think he just speaks
Drali,
too
oh,
smooth,
ouais.
so I can't
Dommage.
I can't catch anything he says. He
Le
just
table
blends
de la
everything
gouttière qui a
together.
failli passer. Je crois pas que l'angle est mathématiquement possible.
Allez, c'est reparti. Matt qui est en l'air. Ils ont
Is he
toujours
talking to
un but de
Kameto? I
retard,
just
7
realized.
secondes. Il va falloir dunk cette balle dans
Bien
5
joué.
secondes maintenant. Ils ont toujours un contrôle très bon. Bounce. Oh,
Oh!
Merci. Merci beaucoup. Oh, merci Rocket League pour ça. Ce genre de bounce, on en rêve.
You don't
et
think
on
Kenny
l'a eu.
has an
Ah,
accent?
c'est
Oh, he is
fait,
talking to
Chronique
Kameto.
avec le
Kameto's
rebeu.
streaming as well. I didn't realize that
Excellent.
he was live.
Drali tout à l'heure ça nous a coûté un but, hein, le rebond sur le corner cette fois, ça nous offre un but.
No, I see. You can't say that you don't think he has an accent. That's like, how do I ungroup this? That's like that's what Americans say, isn't it? One in chat if you're American, and 2 in chat if you're American and you have asked someone else at some point in their life if they think you have an accent. The amount of Americans who have asked me if they have an accent blows my mind. Why do you guys think that you're just like default characters with no accent selected? Do you think I've got an accent? I'm like, nah, mate. Nah, you've got no accent. Like,
But doesn't annoy you all.
unbelievable
click
amount
off
of
the
times I've been asked that question. Usually at Rock League lands.
They do be yapping. Also, it smells, dude. You guys know like the smell of like a newborn baby? It smells like that in my room, and I don't know why.
What? I can't say
It
I
smells
know
like
the
that.
smell of a newborn baby.
Like newborn. Why do newborn babies smell like? What? How would you even describe that smell?
I don't know. I've never thought of this before.
It just smells like that.
How would you just? I want to know how
not
you
the
would describe
lotion.
it. How
I haven't put
would
any
you-
lotion anywhere. Oh!
Has he got the lotion behind him?
Dude,
He's got
this is
yeah,
insane today.
confident
This is
lotion
just like a
placement again by
warm-up for him.
Turtle.
Oh my god. How would you describe? That's what I'm wondering. How do you describe a newborn baby's smell?
I
I'm
don't.
gonna
I
look it up
don't
on
know. I can't think.
ChatGPT. How do you
Oh, no, don't
describe
ask.
a newborn baby's smell?
Why is he asking ChatGPT this?
ChatGPT save me. The smell of a newborn baby is hard to pin down, but here's how most people describe it: soft and powdery, milky and slightly sweet.
What? This is far too specific.
Warm skin and innocence.
Why does it
Yo,
keep
what
going?
I hate this so much.
Someone needs to
Not
check
the
on
innocence.
ChatGPT.
That is, that's enough ChatGPT for today.
Doesn't ChatGPT just
Dude,
get
oh
all
my
of its
God.
answers from the internet? Is
I'm
that
so
just the
sorry.
general consensus globally?
Oh hell no.
We need Turtle to do a Shui on stream. Oh, are you allowed to
Yeah,
do? You're probably
no,
not
I
allowed
don't
to do
smell
that
the
as a view
innocence.
party, are you?
Dude, that is so creepy. Bro, imagine you have a newborn baby. You just had a child, and like somebody smells your child and goes, "Oh, it smells like innocence." Like, what do you do? That, oh god,
Run
dude, that is
You
actually
run.
terrifying. ChatGPT,
with your child. Don't
we might have to ban
don't
you.
run away from the child.
society.
Run with the child. Oh my days.
Oh,
look at
man,
this
I just
slow
read
play
some
from
in the
Dig.
chat that I can't repeat, but you guys,
Ooh.
you guys are insane.
Dignitas look confident.
Sacrifice ChatGPT. Wait, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, this is what the 50
sacrifice
gifted.
them
This is
after
what the
this.
50 subs got the
All right,
stream.
final game.
This is the overlay
I
50
literally
subs
have
was
been
able to get.
zoning
It
out
got
because
worse.
Stizzy's just been
The
putting on a
overlay got
masterclass,
worse.
Destroying everybody.
Wait, ATM
Dude,
came
it's-
back.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wait, did ATM
Okay.
win game 1?
We're in free play.
No,
against
oh, it's
these
1-1
guys.
in game 3, I see.
Sweet innocence. This game smells like innocence.
So, that's game over. Dignitas have won that one. Oh, Gentlemates, let's see if they can close it out. 100% 3-0.
Bon, attention, parce que là, on s'est pris un bump. Là, c'est Co qui va devoir défendre ça un peu tout seul. Elle revient où cette balle? Elle revient.
GK stream. I'll take a look at the score in a
Qui va
minute.
nous faire gagner du temps.
We're just
On est
jumping
parti
around
en
right now,
contre-attaque. Eugene qui va la récupérer. qui
seeing
va
what's
récupérer
happening
le
in all
boost.
the channels.
Ça la remet dans l'axe.
This is
On
one
va
of
y
my
aller.
favorite aspects
Oh,
of. Do you
parfait,
guys remember
encore.
FIFA E group stage? When we were casting FIFA E
Ça nous
group
fait gagner du
stage,
temps, la
the
pop en
just
l'air.
sets of
Du
two,
côté de
every
chez
team
eux.
plays each other twice,
Là, ils doivent
like 2
défendre
games
et
in a
en même
row.
temps trouver une solution pour contre-attaquer et
If
revenir au
the game
score.
that we were on just ended up not being that interesting, if it's just, you know, 0-0, where there's a big upset happening on another game, we could just ask the production to switch the channel and they would do it, which was really cool. Yeah, confident lotion placement by Turtle again. He does, you know, he doesn't allow chat to peer pressure him into moving this. Lotion, Kleenex, in the back of the frame every single stream. They've not moved. He just leaves it there. Unashamed. What's the series score here?
Qui va tenter de la catch. Il y a faute de la part de McBoy. Raoli, le dégagement, c'est un peu nul.
The Vitality won, Gentlemates won, Dignitas won.
Ça, il a pas eu d'idée.
KC are winning.
Il a peur.
Is K-Dot winning?
Cette balle et tenter le Psycho. Oh, carrément. Ice Fox, le
I
dégagement.
can see that they're winning this game.
Ouais, pas au point encore.
I think
K-Dot
the
en
series score
chandelle.
may be
Ouais,
1-1.
c'est cette balle à Astral. Commencez pas à paniquer, à hésiter là. Ouais.
Chad, to
ça
remind
hésite
him,
beaucoup,
puts
tout le
it
monde
back
veut nous le commit, là,
in
ça va mal
frame.
finir cette histoire. Astral qui touch un tout petit peu la balle et ça permet de dégager, mais c'était pas loin.
Oh wait, they're up
On sent qu'ils
2-0.
sont
They
quand même en
won
stress là. Hein.
the second
Il y
game
a
as
un
well.
max de stress dans cette manche, la passe bump. Ice Fox qui peut dégager, attention personne n'a de boost. Il n'y a plus que Astral derrière. Il faut pas se couper
Oh,
maintenant.
I'm so dumb.
Ouais,
Wait,
il
that
faudra
is
pas se
the
couper
series
après.
score.
Oh, c'est bien d'avoir
Why
fait
did I
des
think
vrais.
that was the
Ouais,
game
puis
score?
McBoy qui se vomit dessus. Ça permet à K-Dot
Okay.
de tenter la double tap, c'est une passe.
My bad,
Ouais,
that's
c'était
that's
bien
on
de
me.
sauter, là, il fallait y
This
aller.
is obviously a
Ah,
very
c'est
good
pas le bon
overlay. I
joueur.
should have understood it at a glance.
McBoy qui peut poursuivre cette contre-attaque.
This
Oui,
is a
il
very
peut
good
passer
overlay.
K-Dot ici, bien
No
positionné,
clutter.
sans boost. Très belle touch en vrai.
Just
Fake.
important information only. Snosberries, thanks for the 97-month tier 1. Is that nearly 3,000
Ouais, il tente
days?
de reset, mais il a pas le temps. Attention à cette
I
double
imagine
tap.
it is, because that's what you
K-Dot.
said, but I
Oui,
don't.
K-Dot
You never
qui
think
passe
of
un
it being
petit
that
peu,
long.
sans bouger, c'est bien joué.
That's
Astral bien
insane.
positionné peut-être.
Welcome back.
C'est raté. Ice Fox, encore. Ouais.
Oh!
Oh, il y a pas cru.
Wait,
Oh,
big
non.
fake. K-Dot. Why is he saying no
Allez,
when K-Dop's up
ça
for the
part en
clear?
overtime.
K-Dop's up for the overhead.
Ils
Rasmueller's
ont un
like,
peu
no!
la trouille, là, tout le monde est tendu là. Attention à cette frappe. Ça a pas triple commit.
Big
mais ça
clear,
aurait pu.
easy.
Graoli, il est bien positionné. Graoli, il
Triple
va faire
commit.
n'importe quoi.
I love how
Il est
Rasmueller
super
just
back,
actually
par
just
contre,
laughs at K-Dop,
panique pas.
Astral,
Oh, ça
and
panique
Race
un peu,
Fox
quand
whenever
même.
they
Ice Fox,
mess
il a
up.
du boost. Oh, il aurait pu prendre ce duel avec un peu plus de. Il aurait pu prendre un peu plus son temps. Et Graoli qui vient aider. Ah, c'est dommage, il peut s'en vouloir là.
Oh.
Attention. Oh, c'était complètement open. Graoli qui rate tout. Graoli, le PayPal de Graoli. Oh, attention à cette envolée. Oh, il y a faute. Ice
Oh.
Fox, il a pas mal de boost, ça me plaît. Ouais, il
Big.
le regarde. Bon, il va se faire
Where's
un peu de
K-Dot?
faute, encore une fois.
Where is he
Ouais,
actually?
la game est un
Oh,
peu,
here he
un
is.
peu- un peu YOLO.
He's got the Vitality
Attention à
decal on.
ça. Ouais, le wall read pour une passe. Ouais, très bien joué de la part d'Astral. Et Race Fox, il peut intervenir.
Whoa!
Pas
Race
sûr du
Fox
fake
just
challenge,
didn't
mais,
go.
ça va, c'est sans conséquence. Ouais, encore une fois, hein, il peut rien faire là.
This is the third overtime in the
Bien
series.
joué, de la part
Dopamine
de-
won both of the other overtimes.
De l'adversaire.
Doesn't K-Dop always
Et
come
Dop qui
9th
frappe
every
cette
single
touche.
regional
C'est
and then
dur,
go
là. Ils
live
sont
saying,
stressés tous, là.
ha ha ha,
ça va
we're
être un peu
so
un but
stuck
nul, là.
9th place or something?
Ok.
Every time he's
Ou pas.
live
K-Dop
after,
qui
his
s'envole.
stream
Ça
title
va.
just says something like that.
50-50 d'Astral, le boost repose.
Astro was
Il a pas
really
explosé.
hoping the boost
Il
was
a
going
pas
to
explosé,
spawn.
j'ai tout donné.
It did not, so he is
Ouais, c'est pas mal joué en vrai. Hein.
honestly
Ouais, c'est
doing
pas
really
mal joué,
well
hein.
with Zero.
On a personne côté opposé.
Reese Fox needs to be banned for these
Ouais, attention,
wheels.
50. Oh non, c'est terrible.
C'est terrible. Oh. Dommage. Magaboy. La frappe. Direct.
Non mais elle sentait pas bon cette game de toute façon. Il y a hors-jeu.
Okay, the match continues. And fast forward got... Oh no, this is the same thing. I'm so dumb. I forgot that Dopamine were playing fast forward. I was like, wait a minute, fast forward got a game off Gentlemates? No, he's just watching the same stream as me. I'm actually just losing my mind today. Okay, KC are closing it out. I'm going to refresh the bracket as well.
Okay.
No matter me, thanks to the 22-month Prime.
Oh. À 16 secondes de la fin là, mettre
Ça,
un
c'est
but
de la
comme ça,
save,
c'était
frère, hein.
close.
C'est de la save ça. Hein.
Says, think about your
Et
Prime,
il
subscribe,
dans les
Il
folks.
voit qu'ils sont deux, il va jouer son 50.
50, c'est bien.
Indeed.
Bien joué, hein,
Everybody
général,
think about your
On
Prime,
gagne du temps,
subscribe,
c'est
thank
fait.
you,
C'est
no
fait,
matter
l'équipe
me
ne
for
peut
the
plus
reminder.
gagner, le ballon doit traverser
My
le
one's
terrain.
on cooldown.
Bang,
I've
bang,
done
bang.
it
Il ne serait même pas rentré celui-ci.
last week. It's resetting on the 25th of every month. Let's see the series scores. Okay, big match coming up next. Big rematch, Vitality versus BSK. We're going to be paying attention to that one for sure. We've also got Ninjas in Pajamas against GK. Need to head over to the subpar boys, see what's happening there. Hasn't started yet. Dig versus Gentlemate. Some, yeah, spoiled for choice here with what to watch. And then we're going to be able to see Dopamine probably take Carmine Corp to game 5 somehow, is usually what happens. But okay, guys, since a bunch of really good matches are about to start, and we're just in the start of game 4 between Dopamine and Fast Forward, I'm going to run ads now. That'll mean that we don't have to run them for any of these matches, the big ones. Thank you, Turtle, for that. And then we'll be back. If this goes game 5, we'll be able to watch it as well, so don't panic. You're not going to miss anything crazy here.
50 sur le côté, Red Fox. Wolverine.
W ad
Non,
timing.
pas du tout. Oh, attention, Edgebike qui va pouvoir partir dans les airs.
W
50-50.
Ad
Reset.
timing. Hey, Under
Oh,
J17, thanks to the 19-month
Oh, ils se
Prime.
sont
Welcome
roulés
back to the
dessus.
channel.
Ça laisse la place à McBoy, la frappe à venir. Oh là là, Grauli, vraiment. Hein. Merci beaucoup, Grauli, hein, qui veut pas nous terminer.
Someone says,
Ça fait
he's
quand
playing
même
in
plaisir.
EU? Is
Oh,
he
mais
playing in the
continue à jouer
European
dessus,
Union?
mais c'est quoi le problème là ça
Ben
respecte rien là, le rétro. Oh, c'est n'importe quoi. Oh, c'est terminé.
Ah, c'est
Oh,
terminé.
le save de Caleb.
Just
save de
c'est
Red
terminé.
Fox.
I mean, it's like,
L'accélération, son
it's
sort.
over.
Oh, c'est bien
It's
joué,
finished.
mais quand même, il mérite
What does
de
it
s'en
mean?
prendre une.
C'est terminé. Terminé.
Ouais,
It's
ok,
a very hard
cette
word.
transition, oh, Mike Boy qui se roule dessus.
Benny19 and
Allez, Raoul, il faut
Zadoop.
récupérer la
Thanks for the
balle.
primes. 3 months from Benny.
Astral, le dash directement, il manque
It
un peu
means it's
d'altitude,
over.
donc ça va clear cette balle.
It's the
Attention,
end,
transition
yeah.
défense-attaque de Grauli. Ça nous a coûté la game d'avant. K-Dub
So
dans les
that's
airs,
like an
regardez,
alternative
ça plane
for
pour lui.
Sefini.
Astral, il va
Are they
remettre cette
interchangeable
enfin.
in
Très
a
belle
Rocket
fin de
League
la part
commentary
d'Astral.
context?
Ça permet à Red Fox de récupérer la balle, Red Fox dans les airs, peut-être Red
Finish.
Fox, l'Arsenal reset. Il va le déclencher
C'est
pour
fini,
aller
just
chercher la
literally
double
means it's
tap. Il a
finished.
réussi à prendre un place, mais la
C'est
balle est
terminé.
trop molle.
C'est terminé.
Impossible de l'exploiter derrière, elle traîne trop sur ce backboard. La passe pour les poteaux.
Oh! Oh! Back pass!
Non! Il a fait la passe et il lui a tiré dessus derrière. Ah, ça arrive tellement souvent ça. Oh, le save,
Alright, we're
il a-
learning, we're learning.
il a
We
fait la
learned a
passe
new
D et le
French.
save. Ah, c'est
Very
pas
easy to
possible.
use French term there.
Pourtant, c'est un classique.
Hard
ça,
to
on le
pronounce,
connaît, on la
but easy
connaît,
to
celle-là.
understand because it's the same
La
origin as
passe avec le
terminate,
dash diagonal
I imagine.
qui va faire que tu es obligé de prolonger. Il peut rien y faire, hein, Caleb en vrai. Ouais. Allez, Grauli dans les airs, Astral qui
One in chat if
met
you've
la
learned
pression.
French
Oh non,
this
c'est-
season. Oh! A little
Le
bit.
retour de
A little bit of
Kenya.
Rocket League commentary French,
Il
with the
extrémiste
day one
sur
view
ce
parties.
pitch.
like I have.
Ok. Ah, il a un peu de place, Astral, mais il manque de boost. Hein. On va aller balancer cette balle, ça met un McBoy un peu en difficulté.
So if you're watching
Ok,
Rocket
c'est
League
K-Dub qui va
day
se
one,
coltiner ce ballon.
along
Ça
with
pitch
me,
un peu dans
any
l'axe
day
pour
we're
lui.
watching a French
Heureusement, il était
stream,
pas prêt
which
pour
is
ça,
most of
K-Dub
the time.
pourra
We're just
pousser,
watching
c'est
all the
dommage.
French streams.
Mais Astral, il va pouvoir prendre ses reset. Oh,
if your
très
mum
bien
asks
joué de la part
you,
d'Astral. Les travaux,
Alright,
là.
what are you doing?
Ah.
You know,
Je
you're
pense que
supposed to
c'était
be
scorable,
studying
c'était
for
juste
your
assez dur.
exams. Just say that you're studying French.
Ouais, McBoy qui tente de passer en force.
Just say that say you're studying French, because technically we
Astral,
are.
Selling, ça va drop fort là, ouais. J'aime pas du tout ça.
And yeah, if your boss is asking you at work, what are you doing? Say you're trying to brush up on your international relations. There's a lot of synergy here for what we're doing.
Ouais.
Very useful
Ça peut
skill,
marcher. Oh,
life
pas
skills.
mal. Oh,
This is better than
il a
Duolingo
assez
for
de-
sure.
assez de
Duolingo
boost.
doesn't
Bien
teach you
joué,
much.
K-Dub
It just, I
contre
mean,
la
it just
contre-attaque.
teaches you random
Eh
words.
ben, il a pas mal de place, Astral le fake challenge pour aller récupérer cette balle. Ah, il voulait la pop pour son coéquipier.
It's not,
Avec Mikademo.
it's not
C'est complètement
pointless,
open.
but
No way.
Oh! I feel like Duolingo doesn't teach you like the actual way
Balle
to
reverse
say
whip.
things.
Pitié, no. Il a mal spawn. Il fallait pas dire le mot.
Didn't the Duolingo like
Allez,
CEO
on est
come out and
parti
say that
avec
they're
un
gonna
double
fire
backflip, pas de
everyone on the
gagnant
staff and
ici.
just replace them with
L'accident derrière,
AI?
Caleb qui va récupérer, ça
Then
va
he got
permettre
so
aussi
much backlash
pousse sa
that
balle, ça va aller
he
dans
had
l'axe
to-
avec le corner. Caleb dans
You
les
have
airs
to
pour
take the
passer
statement
par-dessus,
back,
là,
say
il a
actually
pas
now we're not
passé
gonna
pour
fire everyone.
lancer son coéquipier. Il est en solo, McBoy qui va prendre le
Oh
contre.
man.
Astral sur le côté. Ouais, Growly en wall read. Alors on sent qu'ils ont peur de challenge là. Il n'y a personne en P1 ici hein, pour aller mettre de la pression. Il recule,
Yeah,
il recule,
I mean,
50-50.
I know people have got
Oh,
crazy
il se
long
bat,
streaks on
voilà.
Duolingo
Il tente un coup
you know, using it for like every day for 3 years, and they can't they can't understand real application of the language they're learning at all. Like it doesn't work if you're really trying to learn a language with it. It's not gonna work.
Encore, Icebox à la récupération, il va pouvoir aller passer l'attaque. Ouais, c'est laborieux. Et il n'y a plus de défense. Astral. Ok.
At least not very well.
Juste derrière le boost de Icebox. K-Dub dans la sauce. Astral dans les airs. Ouais, on peut. Ouais, c'était compliqué ce challenge de la part de K-Dub.
I feel like every day now I just see like some
Icebox, le 50-50.
CEO you've never. Oh! What? The defender pre-jumped nothing.
Et il a tiré tout droit, bah évidemment, bah bien joué.
No way. HB just stopped.
Qui s'efface sur ce challenge.
He just he hit the brakes and jumped. I feel like if he just boosted and drove forward, he would have definitely blocked anything Astro could do there. Chip, direct shot,
Ok, c'est très bien.
the frappe direct. Like didn't matter what Astro was gonna do. I think HB was just getting there in time to block whatever. I just realized I'm covering Rasmuldor's camera. I'm very I'm very disrespectful for that. I'm sorry.
Ok. Allez, le back left ici. C'est pas très réussi hein, du côté des bleus.
Yeah, every day now I feel like I just see some CEO saying, "Oh yeah, AI is going to replace like 50% of whatever in the next 3 years," and then you find out who is this person. Oh, it's an owner of an AI company, and he's trying to gas the stocks.
Ouais, c'est bien joué avec le bump peut-être. Ah, ça connecte pas. Growly va pouvoir
I
l'avoir.
was talking to CJ about this recently, actually.
On va essayer de temporiser un maximum le temps que ses coéquipiers
Have you guys heard about? Have you seen the actors and the voice actors who sold their you know their image and their voices to various AI companies for people to just be able to buy basically the likeness? And there is like you know, authoritarian like sub-states in Africa using their likeness and their voices to promote like illegitimate campaigns and other ridiculous things. BSK are winning. Hold on. I knew this team were legit, but this is consistently impressive from them. Yeah, on the whole like AI likeness, voice, whatever thing, I reckon it is true though that in probably like a few years, if not sooner. Oh, nice fake. You could have like a perfect Rocket League AI commentator, just a perfect commentator. Like we're gonna be out of a job. Rocket League commentary not gonna be needed because if you think that, you know, a caster is sometimes funny, sometimes giving good analysis, you know, sometimes high, yeah, they're pretty good at a lot of stuff. Uh-oh. That is so lucky for BSK. That ball just bounced harmlessly next to the crossbar. But yeah, imagine like an AI version who's always the right amount of funny, always the right amount of like smart. You could like fine tune it to just never, I mean it's never going to have a bad day vocally, never going to be sick, never going to be tired, never going to be in a bad mood unless you want it to be. Like,
pouvoir s'élancer. Il passe
messed
un
up.
premier rideau défensif, il est bloqué derrière par Pisky Exotique qui
I
fait
bet
la
you,
défense.
yeah,
Qui monte
CJ
pour
was like,
les
nah,
direct, il peut
CJ
pas.
told me that
Il
he
a pas
thinks he'd
l'angle.
be
Il est obligé de la mettre dans le corner,
wittier
mais
than
ça
an
va
AI.
monter vers la
I don't think
montée,
that's
qui va
possible.
dégager cette balle pour le
Because
moment,
an
bloqué avec
AI
Exotique,
has
qui
an
va dégager le trafic,
unfair
va chercher la
access
deuxième
to
balle.
every
Rustis qui
single.
remet dans l'axe. Exotique qui
You
met
could
un
just
petit
give
peu
it a
de pression
database
et qui
of
va aller chercher une
every
solution.
single
Cette
Rocket
solution
League
s'appelle
pun
Monkey
ever,
Moon qui écarte le jeu pour Zen.
and more.
Il arrête sur la ligne une nouvelle fois.
Like, it is
Oh,
gonna
c'est
have
pas
every
possible.
analogy just
Ça tient du côté
ready
des
to go.
BSK.
And it would be customizable. Yeah, you could like have a dial of how witty you want it to be. Like, I mean, it's insane. Early days, but yeah, I reckon there needs to be like some kind of protection against that. Otherwise, we are just gonna get fully AI, like everything in that space. And why do I think that? Why do I think that all of the like commentators will just get replaced by AI? It's because it's cheaper. It's probably cheaper. So ultimately, yeah, production teams, game devs, esports want to make money. They'll just like get the AI version, save a lot of money. So yeah, hopefully there's some laws to stop that from happening. But yeah, don't sell your likeness and your voice to an AI company. Don't give that away. AI viewers. What, you mean you guys are not AI already? I thought everybody, all the viewers were just the same person, pretending to be lots of viewers. I've been reliably informed that all of you are one guy. Nice shot, good pass as well. Instructive pass here from Vitality. A lot of players in this position would try to get around the ball and center it. Exotic shows a much smarter way of getting the ball middle, just blasting the sidewall. And that's something you guys could do in your own games, either blasting the sidewall, back corner wall. It's a faster way to center the ball than waiting for the ball to bounce and then hitting it mid. Or trying to get around it and hitting it mid. It's a slow takeover because humans want to watch humans.
Let's go!
Yeah, but
I don't
know, it probably won't be long before you can't tell the difference. There will be a whole match that's just AI commentated and you won't even know. It's the Squirm, thanks to the Prime. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, you can even like program in mistakes. Oh, okay, Vitality have come back swinging 4-2. I am the Vitality cheerleader today. I've just blessed them. As soon as I tuned in, they start dominating. Just checking the other scores. Wait a minute. K-Dop's in a 5-minute overtime. They've gone overtime every single game in this series. They've had 4 overtimes. Other matches are in round 2, and they're still in game 4 of round 1.
Le 50-50. Oui, c'est bien. Oh, il a pas de boost, il peut pas, il peut pas. Oh, le backflip, Icebox peut-être pour
Oh, he's got so much time.
Oh, il va trop,
Bump?
personne a sauté.
Oh, I reckon the bump would have been the play there. He gave...
No.
Oh, careful. Attention.
J'ai cru que c'était dedans, la passe au premier poteau, il y a faute. Mais ça va, il n'y a pas faute, j'ai rien vu, il n'y a pas d'arbitre. Icebox, pas de boost, on va clear cette balle sur le côté. Dans l'axe, il a pas mal de passe, il va pouvoir passer avec MyBox.
Oh, game 5.
Le backpost. Oh, il est mal positionné, c'est terrible.
Is he laughing at K-Dop's positioning? Is he just roasting him for pushing up too much? Did he just like pull a kick W out to laugh at K-Dop's positioning? I swear half of what he does in this stream is just laugh at K-Dop. Oh, double commit. Double commit. Alright, that'll be game. Vitality score 4 in a row to take BSK down in game 1. Dignitas have just started. Do we have a plus sign for Dig?
Not as much pressure. We don't have as much gentle mates.
Also, I know a lot of you guys are like,
made the
oh
rally
my
major.
goodness, Johnny, just pick a match and watch it. Stop changing the channel.
That
no,
could be a huge benefit.
I'm going to change the channel.
You could build a lot of confidence
unapologetically.
Just knowing that you've already made it, and you might play even better.
If you want to watch any of the matches,
there. But for some
I'd encourage you to go
players,
just
that can
watch
actually
that
make
stream.
You fold really quickly.
Hopefully you guys don't mind.
You don't care as much. You're
Me
not
trying
as
to keep up with what's happening on every channel at the same time.
You start dropping series because you already made the major. Why does it matter? Obviously, seeding is on the line.
Oh, Dignitas, of course they want to win this.
Number one.
Beyond just seeding, they
crossed off that from the
want to be number 1.
Let's see how far we can climb. Can we get back-to-back regional champs? That's what we're wondering. That's what we're curious about on this stream. And the first minute has already passed.
That's Turtle, or it could be AI Turtle.
A little bit of
Fake
pressure.
it.
It looked
Good
solid.
fake.
Not
Good
gonna lie,
read
this is
though by
gonna be a
Jack.
close game. I expect low score lines. I expect a Stizzy masterclass. I expect some Abjack bumps and demos whenever we need him most.
We did see a lot of bumps
putting up the bat
from
symbol.
Dig in the
But
last
instead,
event,
it's like
just like
a Fish and
SSG.
Chips logo for
Winning
Abjack.
NA.
It's
Boom!
like a silhouette.
Saved by
Fish
Sizzy
and
though.
Chips, and he just shows up in a cape and starts demoing everybody.
Can you guys believe? Did any of you guys watch? We did a chalk
His
cast last
pronunciation
night.
on rally? What
Can
is
you guys
it? Is it
believe
not
that
rally? Rally?
Garrett G
What is
doesn't
this?
like
What is this,
fish and
English
chips?
class?
Can you guys believe that?
Go mates. Hey,
How can
if
you
you're
not
a
like
Gentle
fish
Mates
and
fan,
chips? I guess
we
if you're not a
also
fish person,
welcome you.
not a fish eater.
I
Oh,
like the contrast in the chat. Oh, the follow-up. We got the Mario 64 Yahoo on the sound effect. Yujin probably missed the easiest double tap of his life. I honestly
I
don't know
reckon
how he
he
missed
must have
that.
just had the worst fish and chips of all
But
time. I don't know who took him to get fish and chips,
Pretty happy that he.
but he probably
did,
went with the wrong
'cause now we're
person.
still tied up.
They took him to the wrong place.
No, we don't get out of here. Yes, we do.
Yeah, I'm casting tomorrow.
There it is again. Couple of shots. Good goalkeeping so far out of Dig. Played more defense. Been struggling to get things moving on the opposite side.
Frank the Goat 123. Thanks to the
Halfway
2-month
point
prime.
has been passed. Double commit on the goal line.
Mr. Scrummer Scrub 1v on when.
Kind of mixed up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Stizzy.
Oh.
Oh my. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, did
Yeah, we
anybody
deserve
tweet that?
if we got away with that,
the
it would have
image
been
yet? The
illegal.
contract, the signed contract to
That
Scrub Killer
was not
1v1ing
good. And I
Was
was
it Mr.
literally
Scrum?
just
I
about to
forgot the
talk
name
about how Dignitas
of the
can sometimes on defense
player
step
until I
over
read
each
it right
other's
there.
toes.
I never saw it in
Rotations
socials.
can occasionally get out of place.
Baldassar use nipple pinch. Thank you for the
It's weird,
2-month
'cause
tier
when
1.
When Dig breaks down,
Said, I'm British and I don't like
you know
fish,
it.
but chippy
it's not
chips
like
with
a
ribs
subtle
or
lapse in
stabilized beef.
rotation where they barely get a goal, and it's like it's very obvious where the
Yeah,
mistake is.
that's fair. Some people
So
don't
I
like
guess it's a
fish,
good
which is
thing.
fair. But you can get someone else.
Abjack follow-up shot
Oh,
saved by
Seiko.
Seiko.
Is this Gentlemates event with Seiko's 47 win streak in 2v2. Hey, Lefarso, thanks for the
follow-up from
5
Stizzy.
gifted subs. If you
Looking for
just
something
get
in
to
the
the sub, be
midfield.
sure to thank Lefarso or Lefarco. Not sure which one.
Toss. Kind of flat on offense. We're gonna
Thank
connect
you
things.
so much.
I'm a
Lafarso.
little bit
I'm
worried
gonna keep
about
saying
game
that.
one.
Lafarso
lads. This
sounds
has not been the best showing.
Pretty cool.
Shouldn't have been scored on, to be honest with you. That mistake was just kind of blatant. That's okay. We can recover. We can bounce back. Abjack.
Is the stream too loud?
50
I
on the
could
right
turn
side.
it down a bit. A couple people have said
Couple of
that today.
testers
Maybe I
thrown
should just
to the
leave it a bit
backboard.
lower.
Yoris needs to build something by himself. He got a bump and the
Oh,
solo
well played.
play.
Dignitas are
That's
back.
my boy Yoris.
Quick score check.
Setting it up. Can you
Subpar haven't
ask for much
started.
more?
Vitality
Wins
are
a
up 2-1 in
50-50,
game
gets
2.
past another defender and bumps. That's
Kabuto
literally
is still watching
all
K-Dot,
three
who
players
is
by Yoris
losing.
taken
And they're
out.
getting reverse swept
That
here.
is ridiculous.
That's tough.
You can't ask for any more from your teammate with a setup. That is just
We do need Turtle
absolutely
Stream to be
glorious.
loud enough that we can easily
Shout
hear
out my
the
boy.
post
He
bounce
gets
sound.
deleted. I think Gentlemates are not happy about that one.
He's louder than
I
me.
don't blame them. I'd be pretty
Really?
upset myself.
I'll turn it down.
But let's lock back in. It's still all tied up. Can't give up, especially when you just managed to even the playing field. 60 seconds to go. Flip reset
Oh
opportunity.
yeah,
Abjack.
like
Not gonna
see
find it.
see last week when
Still
CJ was
searching,
well,
though.
he was
He's a
here for like a
Dignitas
week and a
team.
half, I guess, either side of Rizzo's
Weird
wedding.
bounce from the backboard. Stizzy controls it well.
He's basing his entire
Little
like
attempts. Another 50-50. Do we have the double tap?
opinion
Abjack
of
was
Scottish
connected.
cuisine on
Give me a
mushy
pass across
peas.
Stizzy. Another shot. Tried to get it back into
Whoa.
Yoris, who goes with the 50-50.
Actually, no.
Things
What
are
else
not
did he
gonna
have? I
work
think
out,
he had
but it
a
looks good.
bite of black
Dignitas
pudding while he was here as well.
lurking, hungry for that
But
second goal.
I
You
don't
can
I
feel
don't
the
think he
momentum,
liked it. I
and
don't think he liked
shifted here
black pudding, blood
on DFH
sausage
Stadium.
kind of things. We've talked about this so many times on stream. Do you guys like blood sausage, black
Stizzy's
pudding,
alone yet again.
whatever the equivalent
Not
is
the
in your
best touch
country?
for a clear, just gave it right back
One
to
in
the
chat if
hands
you like
of Gentlemates, but
blood
Abjack
sausage,
bails
2 in
him out.
chat
10
if you
seconds
don't,
to go.
3
Things
if you
not
don't know what
looking
that
good.
is.
Yoris deleted off the pitch, off
I
the
think it's
backboard. Now
absolutely
this is
fantastic.
scary.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
a crossbar miss, and somehow we
I
survive.
might make a
We
poll
get
for
away
this
with
actually, 'cause
murder.
this is
That
important.
should have
Let's
been
do
a
a
goal.
poll
I'm
for
not
blood
gonna lie to
sausage.
you, but
New
Gentlemates
poll.
do not have the accuracy,
Do you like
and I can breathe again. That I thought it was over. I
blood
thought it was
sausage,
over. That is
aka black pudding?
I
I'm
don't
gonna
even
make
know
a
what to
little
say.
asterisk here. Yes,
march
no,
on.
don't.
Forget about it. Oh no, Stizzy.
No,
Stizzy, what are
don't
these
know.
defensive
Let's
touches?
see what you guys are saying about
We are
this.
just giving the ball away.
Pulls up.
Come on, my boy.
Most important poll of the day. Forget predictions. This is very
I know you're gonna
important.
pop off in this game,
Glyphnamar,
man.
thanks for the 19-month prime. Welcome back to the channel.
What is this, Stizzy? What are you doing? Oh my God, he's nervous. Stizzy's freaking out.
Can't see
guys.
anything.
Somebody get my man.
If you don't know what it is, just click you don't know. There is an option for those of you who have not yet tried
I
it.
love that little pass. Abjack wanted to get. That's Stizzy
No, it's not
again?
Haggis. Haggis is
Stizzy,
different.
what are we doing? Oh my God,
Good
dude.
fake there by Juicy.
Oh, dude. Oh, this is not going good, guys.
I think they're alright.
He's losing it. He's losing it. But we're still in it. We're
Blood
still in the
sausage
game.
with
Violent Panda's
maple
calming
syrup.
down.
Oh!
Violent Panda is
Never tried that.
serenading him with like some Netherlands like lullaby.
Okay, looks like
I
about
guarantee
half
you
of
Violent
you
Panda has,
don't
like, a
know what
ukulele
blood
right now, and
sausage
he's-
is.
What is like a popular
and
Netherlands song?
more people don't like it than actually
God.
like it, which makes sense. If you don't see the poll, maybe you're a mobile,
We're good.
or maybe,
we're good.
I don't know.
We're good. That's
you
a
just
huge
need to
clear.
refresh.
There's literally nobody there from Gentlemates. What are they doing?
It's all good though, I'll tell
Take
you
it.
how
Stizzy
it
trying to get a
goes.
fake in. Can't get past one.
Yeah, Rotverse in Germany, is that the
A
same?
lot of responsibility has fallen on Yoris' shoulder, who's literally just 1v3ing everybody. That man has been opening up space
Oh my
all
goodness.
across the pitch. Awkward clear.
There's been so
Stizzy
many
has a nice
nearly
touch.
goals in this game because of fakes, accidental fakes.
Yoris once more behind the ball.
There's no mainstream today. I'll be casting in the mainstream tomorrow though.
Marco
Tomorrow and Sunday I'll be on the
Rosado
mainstream.
Rude. Okay. Serenade him. We need to play that song. Maybe there's like a royalty-free Netherlands song.
Yeah, probably
lullaby
most of
we
you
can
guys who
start
have not tried it would not want to if you read what's in it. I'd
might need to
suggest
lock
just
in. I
eat it.
guarantee you Panda's
Don't look
playing
what's
that.
in it because
Isn't Stizzy from Spain?
it's actually
Maybe
good.
we need to do like a
But
Spaniard
when you read what's in it, you might not like it.
Kind of play the game a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't really eat. I don't think CJ really ate any actual Scottish cuisine. He didn't really. I don't think he had a
Based
full
in the
Scottish
midfield.
breakfast. He had a bacon roll from the airport.
Things have slowed down
That
a
was
lot.
so funny.
I think both teams have just
D-
been
I-
looking
I
to
always
boost and not
forget
wanting to
that
overextend
bacon
too much, but
rolls
that was
are
a good
not
demo opportunity.
Something that the rest of the
result
world
in
eats.
At least one quick
And that's
counterattack,
just
but
kind of Scotland
Stizzy
and no
once
one
more
else.
Just touching it.
Just
giving it right
bacon in
to
a
his
roll.
hands,
That's
but-
it. Maybe you could chuck some tomato sauce in there if you want.
Nothing has looked absolutely detrimental.
Do we have the same obsession with garlic bread?
Double commits are not there.
I
Tomato
mean,
sauce
it's good, but obsession, I wouldn't
absolutely
say
gotten
so.
organized. At least a little bit more.
You have bacon
Stacey's
and
getting
cabbage
harassed
rolls
in
in
the
Ireland.
corner.
That actually sounds good.
That man is
I would eat
filthy
that.
out of his mind. All right, we need to.
One in
Stizzy
chat
needs-
if you've
if
had,
Stizzy
if you
gets
like
the game-winning goal,
slash have had
that'd be
bacon
even
a
better.
bacon
He
roll
would get out of the
before.
funk.
2 in chat if
We
you've
can
never
move
had a
into game
bacon
2
roll.
with Nothing but momentum. But
We
we'll
were
see
at the
if that
airport to go
happens.
to Florence.
3 minutes. Already
Myself,
passed in this
CJ,
OT.
CJ, and my
Feels like an
girlfriend,
eternity.
Bella. We were in the airport at like 4:30 in the morning, or maybe 5 a.m. I think it was 5 a.m. we arrived, and
Some
our flights at like
awkward
6:30
plays.
a.m.
This game has turned into
So,
like a Champ 2 match.
I just
I
grabbed
don't know
some
what
bacon
happened.
rolls. I grabbed
It
3
was
bacon rolls from
going
Pret.
so
You know,
fast.
nothing
The
fancy.
speed, the pace of
It's-
play
it's-
was
it's the airport, it's
insane at
5
the
a.m.
beginning, and now it's just kind of died
Gotta be
down.
quick. Flight's coming up
You
soon.
understand
And I was like,
exactly
CJ, do you
why.
want a bacon
The
roll? He
longer we
says,
go in
nah.
this OT,
And then he was
the
like,
less
what is
people wanna
that? I was
commit
like, what do you mean, what is a bacon roll? It's
being
bacon in a
aggressive.
roll.
'Cause
And
it's
then I
gonna
remembered
sting
it's
that
not
much
really
more
a
the
thing that
longer
anybody
this
else
goes
eats,
on.
except
Whichever
Scotland.
team loses, it's going to be
I was like,
painful,
wait, you've never had a
especially
bacon
if you
roll?
play an
He says,
entire
no, I've
extra
never had a
game of
bacon roll.
Rocket
So I
League.
was like, okay, you gotta
It'll
have
be
one.
draining
Give him
on
a
the
bacon roll.
mental
Just you know.
for whoever loses this, which
Chucked
means
him one of
game
them.
1
And then
might be the most
I've never
important game of
seen
the series.
somebody
Sets the
eat a
tone.
bacon roll faster. Like he
Sets
went
the
from
vibe,
I
the
don't want a
mood.
bacon roll, I
Gets
don't
the
know what a bacon
candle
roll is, to
out,
eating it in
alright?
0.5
There's the
seconds,
romantic music.
and then saying,
Which
yeah, it was
team
alright.
is gonna choose which
I was
song
like,
to play,
CJ,
though?
you just
That's the question. Stizzy,
deleted that.
not getting a follow up. Weird double.
There
commit.
was a
Like,
bacon
Gentleman's
roll, and then
Bacon.
a couple
Double
seconds
tap
later it was gone.
in
He
the
just
right corner.
inhaled it, and he was like, yeah, it was alright. Nothing
I don't even
special.
know what's happening.
It's
It's
like
just
you
weird.
just it like, you know, when you give your dog like
Maybe the abject
a
demos will save us
full
once again. Put up
like
the fish and chips
steak,
logo.
and the dog just
Put
inhales
up
it
the
in.
bat symbol for my boy.
Oh, it's
that's a
game.
bump.
that's just game. Dignitas win.
Who got the bump? Who
Stizzy
the
got. I
bump?
think Stizzy got the bump
Who
here. But
got
where
the
was the last man?
Was that yours?
Oh, it was Jack.
That's abject. The
Nice
symbol was up.
play
The
by
symbol
Jack.
was up. What did I say?
It's the bumps for Dig again that get the job done. I think, did Dopamine lose? Oh no. Oh no, Rasmuthor doesn't look too happy. I think Dopamine lost. Do you eat bacon rolls in England? Bacon rolls are great. Just a nice feel-good breakfast food, you know? Just a morning roll. It doesn't have to be bacon. You could put other things in it as well, but
Team BSK.
yeah, the only things I would say you need to really try when if you want to try Scottish food when you come here is you need to try haggis, black pudding. I don't think you guys will like them, but you have to try them for the culture. And you need to try good fish and chips, of course. And you've got to try a full Scottish breakfast. You just, that's mandatory. I don't think CJ did that actually. I don't think he had a full. Maybe he'll have to come back and have a full Scottish breakfast. Just like your biggest meal of the day. GK got game 1 against NIP, by the way. GK did win game 1 against NIP. Yeah, deep fried pizza as well. That's another classic deep fried Mars bar. Yeah. So what we got? Maybe a nice sit down fish and chips from a restaurant. Get yourself a deep fried pizza, deep fried Mars bar, full Scottish breakfast, some haggis, sorted. That's about all you need. But truth be told, we don't really. I mean, I don't really eat a lot of Scottish food. Most of what I would eat is just other cuisines. But I mean, living in a city, you can kind of just eat anything. There's a lot of restaurants and a lot of takeouts. So got a lot of variety here. Probably the biggest. I don't know if it's the same for you guys in the if anyone else is watching from the UK. UK cities especially. Nice play, Vitality. Tie again. Anyone else from the UK noticing every new restaurant that opens up these days is a small plates restaurant? Small plates, kind of just Mediterranean style, maybe a little bit of Middle Eastern style food. Like everything's just small plates these days. I don't really mind it. I really like small plates. Yeah, it's like tapas, but not Spanish. That is like really popular here now. Like really popular. A lot of the best restaurants are just small plates places. Okay, BSK get one back. 2-1. It's the same in Chicago. Greek cuisine is fire, absolutement. There's a trend like that mad vegan trend. I don't think small plates is a trend though. I think it is just actually a really fun way to eat that's not going to go away. Because you get to try a bit of everything. When you do you know, starter main kind of thing, and you're not a fan of your main, you're stuck with it, you know? But small plates, you get to try a lot more things, find out what you like. Do a bit of experimentation. Quite expensive though, it can be, but I mean, so can sit-down meals in some places. Depends what kind of place you go to. Zeus 108, thanks to the 10-month prime. Whoa. Yeah, I forgot to actually get a consensus earlier. Mushy peas, 1 in chat if yes to mushy peas, 2 in chat if no. 2 in chat if you prefer your peas to run away when you put your fork in them. Oh, mostly 2s. You don't like peas? Is that just like, are you guys 3 in chat if you just don't like peas flat out? You just simply don't like peas. This is revealing the... Oh wow, okay, that's a lot of 3s. 2-2 Vitality back again. Looks like they are going to sweep this, I reckon. Mate's own gold. How do so many of you guys not like peas? What's wrong with you? What did peas ever do to you? Coder131, thanks for the prime. Here was me thinking peas were just one of the most universally liked vegetables. Where are you from? If you don't like peas, type where you're from in chat right now. We need to check something. Zeus 108, thanks for 5 gifted to the community. If you got gifted a sub by Zeus 108, be sure to thank him. Hope you're doing well today, Zeus.
Cette balle va toucher.
They're lying. What? Everybody? You think everybody's just lying about where they're from? Everybody's just typing the US for fun? Just gaslighting the US. I saw a few Scotlands in there, UKs, Netherlands. Know about the peas. I don't think people would lie on the internet. I trust everything I see. US peas are great. I'm glad to hear it. I bet objectively speaking, peas in the US would not qualify to be peas in any other country. They probably would have to legally be called something else outside of the US. But in the US, I'm sure they're you know, qualified as peas.
Qui va se retrouver face à Mozzarella, il va pouvoir enchaîner face à Rusty's aussi, ça bloque même si derrière Exotic
Pea product may contain peas.
Un triple commit de la part de nos joueurs le long de ce mur. Attention ce rebond, j'aime pas trop. Pour le moment ça passe, Zen qui va pouvoir renvoyer, Zen encore qui prolonge, il y aura pas de solution, on n'a pas eu le temps d'aller chercher.
Why is it laggy? Might be you, it's fine for me.
Exo qui temporise, qui bloque, mais il va falloir de la présence immédiatement dans les airs face à Pisky. Mon Kimoun qui se jette, mais il est pas très bien. Z sur le back.
Imagine living somewhere you can't have a gun. Don't have to imagine, mate. I could just go outside and not get shot. It's nice. Alright, Vitality sweep. That's them through to the next day. Congratulations to them. NIP. Just won game 2 against GK. That's tied 1-1. Digger up 2-0. And Karmi Corporate game 1 against Fast Forward. Let's catch a bit of that.
On n'aura pas la démolition. Drali travaille difficile, mais il a bien perdu son duel pour laisser Ato récupérer le contrôle. Dernier défenseur pas évident. Vatira, voilà, en follow-up, il a eu le temps de revenir.
De retour, Drali en 2 temps. Allez, attention. Mike Boy qui va forcer, Ato qui va lui tomber dessus, Vatira.
You tell how much Johnny loves the US, how much he loves to talk who about it. I don't have to try. It's effortless. Effortless. Like zero effort needs to be made to trash talk the US.
Et derrière, il envoie pile au-dessus de la barre sur le backboard, donc ça force le joueur à sauter et ça laisse un setup gratuit à Ato. Il n'y a plus qu'à finir.
I've heard green beans. Yes. Yes, I have. Deep fried green beans, no. Where are the deep fried green beans? Texas? It was difficult since we're as correctly accused, looking for every opportunity to trash talk the US. It was extremely difficult to find an untampered with vegetable in Texas. Like, it was a serious challenge. We were in the, downtown Fort Worth area, and it was hard to find a vegetable in a restaurant that had not been deep fried. I'm not sure if anyone else had a similar experience. I didn't see a lot of green. I just saw a lot of like brown and orange, yellow. Not a lot of green. That was pretty unique to Texas though. When I've been to LA a few times, much easier to find a vegetable in LA. There might just be a Texas thing. Love it, just KC against Mike Boy again. And Mike Boy's farming him! It's what he does. Mike Boy has been farming KC for years. And you can see in Vatira's face right now that he is not comfortable. Sounds like your experience of American cuisine is similar to CJ's Scottish experience. In terms of like expectation and results, yes. CJ didn't really eat any Scottish cuisine though. We actually did go to Texas barbecue in Austin. It was really good. Rizzo and Athena took us to a good one.
On a eu le boost sur Ato, Vatira il va récupérer la balle et le boost lui
Yeah,
aussi.
I mean,
ok, il va passer bien, je vais Vatira, ça c'est
yeah,
bien.
CJ's never had Scottish cuisine.
Vatira, tu vas pousser,
most of the Scottish
dommage,
cuisine is just
la balle,
like
elle va très vite du côté opposé, donc on peut pas profiter de cette accélération
food
de
that,
Vatira.
you know, will keep you warm in the cold winter months, of which there are 12. There are actually 12 cold winter months a year in Scotland. Yeah, we didn't do that. We just went to like various different restaurants. We didn't eat anything Scottish.
Drali. Oula, la passe elle est dangereuse. Drali, ok, il va pas se faire avoir.
He didn't have a haggis, neeps and tatties.
Là, tu vas passer un joueur, pas le deuxième.
Didn't have any pies.
Il va pousser devant.
Yeah, bake a roll and pret.
Pas la suite.
Ok, Drali.
That doesn't count.
Attention, la passe elle est dangereuse.
That doesn't count.
Voilà, on doit plus leur sauter dessus, je suis d'accord.
Il y a beaucoup trop de respect.
But yeah, I mean,
le truc, c'est que c'est un peu
I don't tell people to
to
eat a lot of Scottish food when they come here. I wouldn't recommend it.
Personne peut pas la récupérer.
It's nothing special.
Dans sa course. Allez, Atto.
Sans boost, ça repart.
Especially like if you're in a city like Glasgow, like you could just eat whatever you want. Like we've got probably every single cuisine available to you. Why would you pick British if you can choose a good representation of whatever you want?
Atto, il va passer un joueur. Atto, il va se faire un peu gêner.
Oh, this looks dangerous.
Il va essayer de passer le
Yeah,
deuxième.
good 50 by Mike Boyd. Rally keeps it in though. That's a good hit.
Ok, récupération au contrôle sur le corner. On va.
Bassie's locked in. Oh my goodness.
Avant la fin de ce match, ok, récupération du contrôle, on va prendre
Material is just called V today.
Quelqu'un peut peut-être sauter sur cette balle, non, overtime.
Yeah, Sunday roast is also a good one, but yeah, we didn't do that.
Pour cet accès au top 6.
Yeah, we don't see. This is a difference between the UK and the US when it comes to cuisine. Is that the UK is well aware. We are under no illusions that our food is very bad. We have terrible food. Well, oh, nice shot. 2-1. Well, we like the UK cuisine is very bad, and we know this. So we don't eat UK cuisine in the UK. We eat we just like get food from all around the world and eat that instead.
That's it. Hold on. Slow down from Mass. He didn't rush into it.
So you'll never hear a British person defending British cuisine. Maybe like a dish here or there, but nobody's in the UK is gonna tell you that UK cuisine is good. But I swear every time that this comes up, you guys get like you Americans in the chat get really defensive about your cuisine. You guys get really defensive about it, and it's not something I can relate to.
I don't even know if we sacrificed anybody else.
Like in the cuisine like tier list, I think most British people would put British cuisine at like C or D tier. If like if we're being completely honest, it would be like a C at best, probably a D tier. And I would put US cuisine right there next to it. I think they're both like C or D tier. But I think British people are far more ready to admit that and just be okay with that. Whereas every time that we talk about cuisine, every time without fail,
I think we're wondering what we'd get.
I feel like you Americans watching get a little, not all of you, but I feel like a lot of you get a little bit, you take it personally, you know? Because it's like American culture to think you're the best and to be #1 and all that kind of thing. So you want to have the best food as well, which, let's be honest, you just don't. You have probably some of the worst food. Actually, wait a minute. I wanted to watch this. NIP 2-1 over GK.
So far, they will not be getting top 8.
This is big.
Apparently, we're scheduled to reach Carving Court, by the way, in the semis, which is very harsh.
Do we?
What do I consider American food? Texas barbecue can qualify as very American food. I think you can also put in like
nice touch.
Chicago and New York pizza.
Do not hate that at all.
Yeah, like Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't know, probably some burger from somewhere. I don't know which part of America is known for burgers or who. You know,
bracket after this as well to see who we end up facing. 800 people in here vibing.
Who started the burger like craze in America? I know they actually come from Germany, but
I hope so.
I mean, most American cuisine is just fast food that I'm aware of. You guys have got so much fast food; it is insane.
Come on, Go on, Nas.
Go
Get
on,
the follow
yes,
up.
double.
Get the follow up.
Oh.
Who's that?
Yes,
Who's that?
who's that?
Husky? Come on.
Nice play. Okay. NIP are looking pretty good here.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, we have had this convo 100 times, but the reason we've had this conversation 100 times is because every time we talk about food,
Oh, dear.
you guys in chat bring up American food.
Stop, get rid of the old ideas. Get rid of the old
I don't bring it up. You guys are like, what about this? What
Oh,
about? Oh,
everyone's faking.
everybody is faking, and that's it.
Oh,
Look at this kickoff.
annoying, GK.
Look at this
You're
kickoff.
such annoying little rats.
Oh,
That's
why
good.
did we double fake?
Yeah, it's a good adaptation there by GK.
Oh, that's such
Yeah, am I
rats.
missing
Everyone's
something?
got
We had
an
Kentucky Fried
arm.
Chicken, Chicago and New York pizza, Texas barbecue, and burgers from somewhere. What else is American cuisine apart from that?
Always a goal.
Ketchup? What else?
Idiot. Talk to each other, lads. No pins.
Hot
in front of your own
dogs.
net. Good win, Itachi. Good read.
Am I missing something?
Bit scary from Oli. Is he using a Genji decal?
Chicken
Should
wings,
we
yes. Well, we can
find
chuck that in the fried
band?
chicken category.
Oli using a Genji decal. I think that should
Philly
be
cheesesteaks.
Qualification.
I think that should
Jambalaya.
be.
Okay, I mean,
John. John.
One in chat if GK should be instantly disqualified for Oli using a Genji
That's a
decal.
DQ.
I think it
That's
has
a
to be.
DQ
It
as
has
far
to
as
be.
I've seen it.
Like,
All
I,
right,
for
so
one, respect the rules of
I am
F1,
reading. There's a
so
lot of other
I
suggestions
agree.
in chat.
There you go, the people
Now,
agree.
okay,
Go on,
what tier would you guys put that in? Let's just say that Mexican is S tier.
Nice.
Everybody
Oh,
loves
it's
Mexican
all
food.
deep.
Oh yeah, Tex-Mex is American. Oh! How's that gone in? NIP are up 2-1. That's a bit lucky. It's a really good play though, but it's a bit lucky that it's worked.
And then
That's
he lands on it.
that's unfortunate. Honestly, it's not the best play by Joy to go up that early.
Large Oscar
Okay,
is bigger than
stop
the
writing
goddamn-
letters for now. Stop writing letters. S tier could be Mexican, Italian. A tier can probably be like, you know, Japanese. You got your sushi,
Genji Oli.
you got your curries, etc.
Yeah. Has he changed teams? Did he
You know,
sign up on there?
B,
Oh,
you know,
did he
B
make-
can probably just be
That seems like he's not part of this team.
probably like
John.
Spanish for most people, or something like Indian for, you know, depending if we averaged out who likes it, who doesn't. You know, more like
John.
more positive, negative.
I'll leave the lobby, John.
kind of
You
vibes.
ban Oli. How does that
Deal.
sound?
You do your job all you want.
And then I would say UK
Oh,
food is like, for me it's a C tier because I actually like
Oh, it's
haggis.
completely open.
I like haggis,
Yes,
neeps and
second line.
tatties.
Nice,
I like,
there. Oh, Husky's low.
I love a, you know, Scottish
Oh my
breakfast.
God. Oh my
Good
God.
play.
Only
NIP are
play
actually
for
going to be,
Genji.
this could be their event
He
finally.
does play for Genji.
Yeah, most people I'd say UK probably has
What?
D tier food. But if you actually like
Oh.
a lot of the traditional dishes,
90 seconds.
which you guys won't have
90
ever tried,
seconds.
then yeah, you might agree with me.
What a game.
Is that a fatty hat?
So where would you put
That's
US?
From large
Right
Aussie.
now, the tier you'd
Not
put
falling
US
for
food in.
kicks
The
either.
US food we
Oh,
just
it's
discussed.
alright. Well
As
played,
a
Itachi.
collective.
What an assist as well.
Overcommit.
One more kill.
Wait, but he
What's a
plays
Scottish
Genji,
breakfast?
that's
Similar
not
to an
even
English
breakfast.
breakfast, but you replace some of the items. You replace hash brown with potato scone. You replace link sausage with square sausage. Yeah, this is it. This is their event. I'm gonna do a poll. There's so many different letters.
I'm here for Oski just being a monster today.
What tier is
Oli's fault TBH.
US
I'm just
Please don't
saying
do
it.
that.
Oli's fault TBH. One in chat and I'll do
a
it. I'll do it.
I'll
cuisine?
do it for 100 gifted.
S, A, B, C, or D? I'll stop at a D because I think
No, because I'd be scared of having the boys like DQ'd for it or something.
I've run out of letters. We
man,
can't
imagine
can't
that.
have an F.
Imagine NASA's little face because you got him DQ'd for typing.
Oh
Let's
my
see.
God. Okay, 1 minute. We're clear by 3. We literally do not lose
It's
these.
got to be done. Mate, I'm telling you, GK are a good matchup for us. They just.
Oli's up.
For me, I would say,
Like that's a
oh,
Oli's up. It's like seeing a chihuahua go up against a goddamn rock.
Bang! Oh my! how
good
is that
finish
so
by Nas.
good?
Really good shot.
How is that so? How is that
It looks like most of you are saying B.
Cool.
Yes.
Everybody right now.
Okay.
We have done everything that we can do today.
I think I would probably put
to-
it
to-
US
to
food in
beat
D,
our
but
opponents and
if
have
you
the team
know
that
where
we
to
need to
look, you
lose,
can probably
lose.
find
Okay?
some
We
very
have
good
done
food.
a stunning job of
But I think even the good food is
Well
gonna
done,
get
us.
pretty
If you ran this day as a simulation, 1,000
repetitive.
times,
How
you
many
wouldn't get
times
any
can you
better
have
days
Texas
than the one we've
barbecue?
had.
No, I know you literally would.
D is wild. That's way
The
too
only thing
harsh.
that could be better
I'd say not really.
is if
I don't think it is
somehow
too harsh. I think it's D
GK
plus.
losing the lowers,
I think it's pretty on the money
also
because it's
Gen
just
Con doing
it's
the lowers.
like.
If they then don't,
I mean that's
we
just my
have a
opinion.
clear
You guys can
path,
have
clear
your own
path
opinion.
behind
You
it.
can disagree, which a
We
lot
want
of you
more.
do.
We
That's
want
fine.
more.
But
We didn't have a clear path through.
I'd say like Scottish
to
cuisine's a
that
C
grand.
minus.
We just need to get grands against the teams that historically beat us.
And I'd probably say US for me would be a D plus. It's close, but I would definitely pick Scottish over the US.
Well done.
But I'm biased. I'm
Archie
from
Farrell,
Scotland.
that's another banning. He left before
I wouldn't
minutes.
expect
That's a ban. That's a
most of
perma
you
ban
guys
for
to agree with
Archie.
that. I wouldn't even expect most Scottish people to agree with that, because I think even like in Scotland, most people don't like
Ouais, de ouf.
a lot of the more grimy dishes that we've got. But I'm thinking to myself, like, what would I be more sad to give up? Would I be more sad to give up,
Hein?
like Scottish breakfast or Texas barbecue? I'd be much more sad to give up Scottish breakfast in my life.
Rien, frère. Et on a pris un but. Ça a perturbé les joueurs.
Like, that's not even a contest.
Trois,
But Texas barbecue is actually pretty good.
Je sais pas.
1-2.
Sinon, vous avez qualifié votre qualif au Worlds parce que nous,
You take American over Italian any day. Okay, you are just out of your mind.
pas prendre un but
You can't rate US cuisine unless you've eaten in every region.
Ça baisse le clip, ça baisse le clip.
What? So you're not allowed to rate Scottish food unless you eat in every like region of Scotland as well? Like, Scotland's smaller, but there's a lot of, you know, a lot of different places you can go.
Un qui va y aller, après ça c'est le skin d'Ato.
I think you're allowed to rate it given any level of experience. This is a subjective discussion. Anyone's allowed to rate any food they want.
Ça c'est Ato.
The US is too big. Yeah, the US is big, but it's pretty much copy paste. Like a lot of the places are just copy paste because they're quite a young country. So you know,
Drali en 2 temps, magnifique.
it's not all copy paste, but a lot of the US it just feels pretty copy paste. I'm like, yeah, go to a new place. It's like all the same fast food chains. You know.
Dommage. On va peut-être pousser une passe. Ouais,
Oh, Mike Boy qui va faire l'arrêt, dommage. Attention,
Boston felt very unique though. I'll say Boston was different. That felt like a different vibe compared to the rest of the US. Probably I'd say probably the best vibe was of all the US places I've been was Boston.
Vatires qui peut jouer le 50. Ouais. Dommage, Mike Boy.
Follow-up de Mike Boy qui renvoie cette balle quand même un petit peu dans le bon
c'est bon, on a les noms.
Oui, Ato, c'est maintenant.
La double tape.
Dommage.
Nice try. Raouli qui pousse. On a Vatira.
We actually did do, if you guys want a more in-depth discussion with our CEO Rizzo and also myself and CJ, we did a food or we did a cuisine tier list on the Patreon a while ago. It might have been when we were in Korea.
Dommage, c'est pas fini.
C'était le play parfait, hein, c'est ça qu'il fallait faire.
Exactement.
So yeah, we've done that. We might have to bring it back. You guys love talking about it. I love talking about it. Every time I talk about cuisine, you guys all lose your collective minds.
Ouais, bien joué avec le pour prendre le 50. Drali qui... Oh, dommage. Faire le contrôle assez rapidement.
But yeah, I mean, it's all preference. For me, I think that
Drali qui arrive derrière. Il passe en 2 temps, dommage.
New York and Chicago pizza does not hold like the world's smallest candle to Italian pizza. Napoli style pizza is just so many levels above. Like what tier list what tier would you guys put Napoli style pizza? For me it's S. That's the gold standard, S plus. And I don't think I would even call Chicago style pizza in comparison. I think it's something else.
Oh my boy. Il est arrivé à Mac 10.
Napolitan is just the best. S plus.
V en 2 temps, ça va middle, il y a quelqu'un.
So this is why, like, this is where we're going to disagree, is a lot of people will actually prefer New York or Chicago pizza to Italian pizza. And immediately you have just completely, you know, started on the wrong foot, I think. Detroit pizza clears. I'll be honest, Detroit's one of those places in America where I have no idea where Detroit is. Detroit could be anywhere. I have no idea where Detroit is. It's just an American place somewhere. It's just probably in the middle. It's probably in the middle. And it sounds I bet Detroit
Ouais,
is just.
magnifique par le top, on va
Is
prendre
it
ça
boring?
par le plafond.
Why does
Attends,
it
ça va
sound
une
boring?
deuxième fois,
Like,
passe devant
I've
Italie.
never heard
Ça
anybody
part au
say,
backboard
"Oh
de
yeah,
droite,
I'm
c'est maintenant
going
contre
to
Italie.
America for holidays
Comment
to Detroit." Has anyone ever, does it have any tourism in Detroit? Sorry to all you Detroiters.
Regardez Atto.
Il aurait pu la
In
mettre
chat?
dans la
L'altruisme.
passe.
L'altruisme, il a vu Vatira qui va passer en force. Tel le numéro 9 qui
I've just never heard of anybody
on va
going
aller
there.
chercher cette égalisation.
It has crime,
Égalisation à 1 minute 1 de la fin de ce match.
highest
Maintenant,
crime rate.
on repart à 0-0, pas de kick-off goal,
Okay.
pas de pitié.
C'est
Et
bon,
ça
c'est bon.
repart, Vatira qui
Ah, la
vient
démo,
avec
Maybe
Jay.
I have seen it in one of those like Netflix shows,
Atto sur le backboard, il va venir se faire suppléer.
One of
par
those, like,
Drali. Atto qui va se faire
documentaries
démo aussi.
about a
On va
serial
suivre,
killer.
On a pris 2 démos dès
Is
le
it one of
début,
them
le bump sur
places?
Mike Boy, superbe. Superbe, est-ce que Vatira peut
Where there's just
relancer
nothing to do, so
C'est
somebody
Atto,
decided
Atto,
to
Atto.
take up serial
Très
killing.
bien, on a besoin de ce petit truc. Oui, Vatira, c'est bien, on peut récupérer
Allez.
le contrôle maintenant.
Drali, le bump qui passera.
Oh,
Let's go,
careful!
Oh, le decision making de Drali a été tellement rapide.
Ah, it looks
quand
like
il
this
a
one
vu
might
la
be over
passe.
as well. Let's
Le
refresh the
jeu,
bracket while we do this.
Ouais.
Vitality, NIP, Dig, KC, looking like the clear top 4 here.
Incroyable.
GK have to beat Synergy,
Allez,
BSK
c'est
are gonna
parti,
need
plus
to
de 30
beat
secondes, pas de kick-off goal, je vous en
Caliente.
supplie. Très bien, Vatira premier. Soft touch. On va prendre le reset. Non, on le fake, c'est bien.
Yeah, do you guys want in chat if you want us to do another cuisine tier list, an updated cuisine tier list for
Quelqu'un Atto Rico, attention là, ils ont
the
une
Chalkcast
passe, peut-être.
Patreon? Because since
Heureusement, il a
since
pas
the last
dégainé
one we
direct.
did,
Heureusement, il a pas dégainé
CJ
direct,
and I
Mike
have
Boy.
eaten proper Texas barbecue.
Drali,
CJ's
Drali,
had
Drali, la
mushy
double-
peas in Scotland.
Ah,
And what else have we? I don't know what else we've eaten that's new. Yeah, pretty much just that. Do it with every single country. Yeah, we might have to do that. Rate Australian food.
Le break est fait, les amis.
What is Australian food? Do Australians have any food that's like
Ouais, ça ouvre pas l'appétit, hein, je vais pas te mentir. Je suis
famous
fort, là.
cuisine of Australia?
Pas évident. Hein.
Or are they just like
Ah ouais. En plus, la démo sur
the
Growly,
UK
c'est
and America,
incroyable.
or where they just eat everybody else's food because they don't have their own cuisine that's any good?
Top 6
Comme à
Nous y
son
sommes
habitude, les amis.
une fois de plus, nous avons fait tous les samedis. C'est officiel.
Sur les 6. Pourtant, apparemment, Carmine Corp.
Giant spiders.
Oh, ça flop.
That's probably high in protein,
Ça
no?
n'est arrivé qu'une fois, mais bon.
En question.
It's probably high in protein at least. Oh, whoops. Need to go to the Rocket League section here. We got one more round, by the way, while we're continuing to talk about food instead of Rocket League. We do have one more round of matches that are pretty important. GK, BSK, and Gentlemates are all still in with a reasonable chance of making major, so they all need to win here. Who does the who does the GK stream again? I always forget who does a GK stream. Oh, it'll probably be on GK Esports. And then Econ had the BSK match. There it is. Okay. These are the main ones we're going to focus on. Oh, and it looks like K-Dot might be about to be eliminated. I just noticed this right now. Uh-oh. I think they're out. Yeah, K-Dot's out. All right, guys, I'm going to run ads before the next round of matches start. We've got Gentlemates up against... where are they? They're up against ATM, Acronic Tempo, and Matt. That's going to be a good match. We've got Synergy, GK, and BSK, most likely against Caliente. That's starting in a few minutes. Chicken wings equals fried chicken. Just putting them in the same category. They're chicken, you know. I don't really watch. No, I don't really watch tennis, but I sometimes play. I'm really bad. Tennis is hard. Opinion on German food? I would say German food is pretty meh. German food is pretty meh. It's kind of it's similar level to UK and US. It's just meh. It's just, you know, whatever. Like currywurst is really good. but I mean, you can't just have one good dish and call it a cuisine. You know, Germany have got currywurst. The UK's got fish and chips and good hearty breakfasts. America's got Texas barbecue. That's not a cuisine. You know, it's just like, you know, good job, you did well with one of the classes, but you failed all the rest of them. So you're still getting a D, you know? Yeah, I know they've got like a million different sausages with different names, like Bockwurst and Bratwurst, Currywurst. They've got like a bunch of wursts, but you can't just like they're basically the same like category. They are the same category. They're all very good, but they're just categories. Yeah, when you want to compare like the cuisine of US, UK or Germany to like a Mexico or an Italy, like nah, we're talking a different level here. What are we doing? Yeah, schnitzel's pretty good, but you know what I mean. Like you can find good food in Germany, UK, US, but if we're talking cuisine, Mexico is the most overrated food, no doubt. I feel like that's just incorrect. Mexican food is so good. 86 that, thanks for the 4-month prime. Also, GOL Gentile, thanks for the 14-month prime. Did I enjoy the Italian food at the wedding? I really did. Yeah, the Italian food in Florence, excellent. Bon3TT92, thanks for the 6-month prime. He says steak and potatoes considered American. What, steak frites? What steak and potatoes do you have in America? Like, what's the go-to steak and potatoes in the US? When I hear steak frites, I mean, obviously I think French. Steak frites salad. Monkey Balls 93, thanks for the 5-month prime. Thanks for the kind words as well. Yeah, the Shui stream was pretty fun. We'll have to do that again one day. First, we've got to like let the bank account recover though. I looked at my my transactions the day after. I was like, have I been scammed? Then I remembered that I scammed myself. Actually, it was worth every penny. Hey, Subbar, congrats on quality and thanks for the raid. Hope you guys did a good stream. Excellent shoeies from the Subpar guys. They were top tier, absolutely top tier. I think Cole's shoey was the best of the lot. How's your shoe doing, Cole? How's the shoe you had to do the shoey out of? Troublemaker 0269, thank you for the prime as well. Scottish food's nothing to brag about. That's why we don't brag about it. I don't think anyone from Scotland would brag about our food. The strongest opinion you'll get from a Scottish person about Scottish food is it's not as bad as it sounds. That's how I would describe Scottish food. It's not as bad as it sounds. I think we're a lot more humble about it than than you guys are portraying. Haggis is not as bad as it sounds. Black pudding, also not as bad as it sounds. Square sausage actually makes a lot more sense than you'd expect. Deep fried Mars bar, not as bad as it sounds. Like pizza crunch, not as bad as it sounds. Like that's the theme we're going for here. Not as bad as you'd expect. That's the Scottish the Scottish cuisine summary. What's haggis? Just Google it. Just have a look. Sounds like a bunch of cope. I think it's a very realistic take. I think actually it's just on the money. I think you guys could learn from that. You know, when you guys talk about American food, your go-to should be it's actually not as bad as you would expect. That should be your go-to. Stop trying to sell us on a lie that it's absolutely insane. Stop telling us we're going to love it. You have to try it. Oh my goodness, this is just the best food in the world. Stop lying. You know, set the bar lower, and then people can be pleasantly surprised. The best food you have in Switzerland is Italian and Mexican. Yeah, I mean, they're just S plus tier cuisines, so they're going to be insanely good everywhere you go, aren't they? I barely understand what good American food is. You can't really judge. I can definitely judge. You can't stop me from judging. I think I've been to America 12 times, 11 or 12 times. I've lost count. It's been a lot. I've been there many times, and most of those trips were for at least a week, sometimes more than a week. So I have eaten a lot in America. I've tried a lot of your fast food. I've tried a lot of your sit-down restaurant food. Tried a lot of your delivered food. Tried, some American staples. I've tried, your version of Mexican. I've tried Tex-Mex many times. I've tried a lot of American food. So I would say I'm overqualified. I think I might be more qualified on this topic than like 99% of you, I would wager. I'd be shocked if any of you watching have eaten as much Scottish food as I have American food. Or even extend that to British food. So yeah, I'm extreme. You should, you should be thankful that I'm just sharing all this wisdom, all this knowledge with you so openly. You have to judge each state differently because the US is so big. Nah, like half of the US states are just copy paste, mate. Like honestly, like look at the US here. So yeah, we've got California. That's like a pretty good state. Texas, pretty well known. New York's up here somewhere, probably where it says New York. But apart from that, the rest of them are sort of just like, who knows? Okay, this one's a rectangle, this one's a rectangle. So we can ignore all the rectangles. This one's almost a rectangle. Like, this is just lazy. Like, who drew this? Probably, probably the British. But like, all the ones that are rectangles, we can immediately forget about them. We don't care. They're all rectangles. We've got a bunch up here that are, a little bit more creatively drawn. They look like there's a little bit more work gone into them. Like deciding where one state ends and another begins. But really, apart from California, Texas, and whichever state New York is in, do any of the rest of them matter? Chicago, Illinois? Is there anything else in Illinois apart from Chicago? Yeah, one in chat if you're from a rectangle, basically. Because Utah as well. It's just a rectangle, but they didn't get the good part of the deal. They just lost part of their rectangle in the deal with Wyoming. Well, what are we doing here? This is just lazy. You guys are you live in a rectangle and you're trying to tell me I need to go there and eat your food before I can judge whether or not the food's good or not. Mate, if you live in a rectangle, I already know your food's going to be terrible. Like, it's going to be terrible. It's going to have no seasoning, no flavor, definitely no vegetables. You can forget about vegetables. And it's probably not even going to qualify as food in most countries because it's in America to start with. So it's just full of flavorings and colorings. So, come on.
Et il est là pour mettre la pression, mais pour l'instant, ça nous réussit, les amis. On va monter.
I'm not racist against rectangles. Also, that wouldn't be racist, that would be shapist.
La Franche-Comté en playoff. Comptoir Antoine ni ma foi, et on y retourne au combat.
Bro just described Britain. Exactly, exactly. That's the point. Oh, you guys never seem to get this part. That no one in the UK claims that our food is any good. We know our food is bad. That's why we eat other food. You guys should take note of that. Stop hyping up your garbage and just admit that it's at best C tier, most likely a D+. Join us. We are the same. US, UK, probably Australia. Most likely it's just everywhere that speaks English as their first language. We just have the worst food. Like, we can all be in this together. It's fine. because you can just eat food from Mexico and Italy instead. Oh! Rusty's 2-0.
Voilà, ça c'est vu direct. Rusty's en 1v1. Le setup était parfait. Le flic a pris la direction de la
Brother,
lucarne.
thanks for the prime. Stealth Moose, thanks for the 43-month prime. Stone Men, thanks for the 2-month prime.
Rien plus faire. Let's go les amis, devant 200 viewers. Merci beaucoup de votre participation, de votre soutien indéfectible tout au long du split.
Yeah, top.
Je pense
I mean, the top cuisines from the last Shotcast cuisine tier list we did. We had Mexican, Italian, Korean, Japanese, Spanish. Wait, how many is that? Mexican, Italian, Korean, Japanese, Spanish, Chinese, Indian, Thai. I feel like I'm forgetting some here. Greek, yeah, Greek was up there. Turkish. They were all like, this is in no particular order, by the way. I'm just like rattling off some cuisines that were significantly higher rated than the US and the UK. But I think the ones that we unanimously agreed on as S tier were Mexican, Italian, and Korean. We were in Korea at the time.
Mozzarella, on a tenté un Rusty's Grisette, je pense.
I've probably forgotten some.
Ouais, Noazaki, attention, cette frappe est directe, elle est puissante. Mozzarella qui s'est manqué.
Oh, okay. Caliente get one back. This is a must-win, this match, and also GK and Gentlemates. Let's see what's happening with the other streams really quickly, because we have to see which team is looking strong, who's looking ropey.
Gonna fake that one away for RizX. The shot on target there, but blocked away.
Most UK cuisine is just adopted from other places. A lot of it is, yeah. Did you guys know that? Well, what's the most popular dish in the UK? What is it again? It's like it's a curry. What curry is it?
And,
I've totally blanked on which one it is.
It always looks so much better for us when we do that.
Somebody help me.
Yeah,
chicken tikka masala.
But Synergy will let
So chicken tikka masala is the #1 most popular dish in the UK, and if you had to guess, you'd think it sounds Indian. But it's actually a British dish because Indians moved here and they just made a bunch of chicken tikka masala and everybody ate it. So that's like the most popular food in the UK. It doesn't even sound British, but it is in fact British.
What? Synergy triple commit from our goal. I've never seen that.
It was made by accident. I didn't hear that part, but I wouldn't be surprised. So it's an Indian dish. No, it's a British dish. Google it. If somebody, you know, moves to a different country, full on emigrates, and then comes up with a new dish in that location, it is British, or it does belong to that location. You can look it up yourself. Don't take my word for it. But
moving across the front of the net too rapidly for a shot.
It was open again for a second.
Yeah, if somebody full on emigrates and then comes up with a new dish or new cuisine, then that's
end the series fast. Well, there's another open.
Gonna belong to the place where it was made.
Absolutely sends this like
or else you guys can't call Tex-Mex American. Is Tex-Mex American or Mexican? Because what you guys are complaining about right now is saying, no, you guys can't claim chicken tikka masala. Okay, well then, Tex-Mex is Mexican, by that same logic. Obviously it's not. Tex-Mex is definitely American. Oh, that's an own goal.
Chances are, we can capitalize on our own mistakes as well. That is an option.
Yeah, that's because America has mostly most of the cuisine is just like 100 years old or something. How old would it even be? You can't even be that old.
Yeah, unfortunately he chose the wrong direction.
How old is most American cuisine? Like 100, 150 years? 120 years?
I'm not concerned.
So it's all essentially like first or second generation immigrants.
Yeah. I agree. I just don't care about that goal. Yeah, I'm not concerned at all.
who came up with all of it.
What could be concerning is if we begin
Which
to
is the
let
same as a lot of the
Nope,
UK.
never mind,
A
I
lot of
take it
immigrants
back.
here.
Never mind. No more concerns. We
Surely
get
that's
the
3 it
ball, and
is.
now we're scoring
Alright, so
again.
GK back
That
up by
is a
2. I want to see
great
what's
play by
happening with
RTK that
Gentlemates.
honest
GK
car
do
around
look
the corner
pretty comfortable, and I
off the
don't
back with
expect
the-
them to struggle in this matchup too much. Gentlemates have been a bit ropey this season, though, so if anybody's going to struggle in this round, it could be them.
Attention à ces 50 là. On la met dans l'axe. Juicy qui va la rebump en l'air. Ah, on n'a pas réussi.
America's the oldest country in the world. Yeah, probably.
S'il passait, c'était free shot pour Seco. Et tu on tente, hein. Mais le truc, c'est que quand tu tentes de bump, si tu te loupes, bah, vous voyez, pour la rota, c'est pas évident. On va la remettre devant. Encore quelqu'un?
One important thing we've not talked about yet is
Ah, dommage.
cheese and how, not Cheese the Rock League player, but actual cheese, edible cheese. And how important that is when you're ranking a cuisine. Oh!
Ok, c'est bon, ça repasse.
What country
je
has
pense
the
que Seco
best
s'attendait pas à
cheese,
ce qu'il la
chat?
loupe d'un défenseur.
What country has the
fake.
best cheese?
Là, il s'attendait pas à ce que B la touche pas. Du coup, il s'était juste mis en opposition pour faire un 50 et au final.
France.
Tant mieux, au contraire, ça allait sur le
Italy,
backboard, ça a avec le dernier
Switzerland.
défenseur et du coup c'était open pour notre dernier joueur.
I think it's fairly unanimous that France or Italy have the best cheeses. But yeah, Dutch cheese is also pretty well known. If you like cheddar, then you'll like British cheese for sure. Yeah, since we're on the topic of roasting American food, because it triggers you guys so much that I just can't help it. I don't know why you get so triggered by this. American cheese has got to be the worst cheese. It just has to be the absolute worst cheese. Like, I find it hard to believe there's a worse cheese than American cheese. Oh! Good read by Juicy. It isn't cheese. I always get a little bit shocked when I see the cheese aisle in American, like, supermarkets.
Limite à gagner contre Intas, non, malheureusement on a perdu 3-0.
Like,
what
do you guys do to get your cheese? Do you guys get your cheese from somewhere else? Am I missing something? Like, is it not the supermarket? Where do you go to get cheese?
Faut gagner sinon éliminer. Ouais, là si on perd là c'est finito.
The Greek cheese is obviously fantastic. Eastern European cheese.
Pourquoi il s'appelle B? Tu vois quoi?
They have to call it cheese product because it's not cheese.
Donc là on a juste à mieux faire que Geeky et que Nick passe pas final, c'est ça.
So hard to beat when we pull them off right, and we do it so often. I feel like we just need to go for them.
It's just cheddar made melted easily. US chocolate is still the worst thing Americans have done to food. I don't know if I've ever had chocolate in the US. Wait, have they picture-in-pictured another stream? This is genius. GK have picture-in-pictured the Gentleman series. I think.
You have me pissed off like 2 weeks ago.
What have you guys done to... Should I be trying US chocolate? I don't think I've ever tried chocolate in the US. How did you guys manage to mess that one up? Isn't the origin... Yeah, like most of the chocolates just made in South America, no? Don't they just bring it upstairs? Like, straight to you? It's not great. Admit it, I hate America. I just love triggering Americans. You guys are the most triggerable viewers, and it's not close. Like, the difference is astronomical. Like, British viewers, or English viewers, I'm Scottish, so English viewers. In one, like, sentence, I can roast England for losing the Euros on penalties. I can, you know, tell everyone that hash browns are terrible, and that I don't know, something else about England. I can like just say all the most disrespectful things about England back to back, and probably it's just gonna get taken on the chin by all the English viewers. Like, yeah, true. I like just swap it out for American equivalents. You guys are like, take it back. Take it back.
But I mean, we're looking good enough.
We have the best Rocket League players, the best Texas, and the best cheese. You guys just want to have you just want everything to be the best, and it's not. Like, I just don't think you're ready for the harsh reality, like the rest of us are. We're so ready for the harsh reality that the UK is pretty mid to bad.
I just like to.
You guys are not on this. You're not on the same level in terms of preparedness for the reality, the truth.
Because we will always beat him. That's the
That
reality.
Fahrenheit's pointless,
Poetry, yes, exactly.
and
But, yeah.
your food is
Either way,
probably
we are
not real.
3-0. This is a very interesting
Have I been to
game.
Ohio? Where is that? Is that a rectangle? Half of your states are rectangles. They don't count.
Hi.
So no, I actually I have a lot of very good American friends.
I have no answer to that.
I've had a lot of great experiences in
I don't
America.
have a way to make my own way out there.
You guys are just so easy to trigger. It's like effortless. I just honestly I speak about just an opinion, and it's like automatically offends 30% of chat.
The love being Worlds tickets.
Like I actually can't help it.
Plane tickets to Worlds.
Plane tickets to Worlds. You can pay for the tickets.
Oh, I knew Ohio would be a. I knew it'd be a. Is it a square? I knew it would be a rectangle for sure.
For the tickets to Worlds.
But I think it's just a culture thing. I think ultimately all of this boils down to just a cultural difference, where the UK, you know, Scotland, England, all the UK, lots of Europe as well, are just much more like self-detrimental places and cultures than American culture is. So when you guys hear a Scottish guy just roasting yous and roasting just, I don't know, anything in general, it's a lot more, I think it's just a lot more surprising, and it doesn't really just blend into what you'd expect or want to hear on a daily basis. I think it's ultimately a cultural difference. But there are a lot of, you know, very sarcastic Americans and very blunt Americans. Like, it's not everyone, it's just a lot of people. Probably a higher percentage of people.
It would be terrible though. It would be crazy.
So that's what it boils down to.
Tourner les yeux vite fait, c'est parce que voilà. Ouais, c'est le jeu qui a le plus de potentiel e-sport, tu penses?
T-Bates gives us a bad rep. I think T-Bates gives you guys a great rep. I think T-Bates is one of the best Americans I know.
Le jeu était quand même très capé, tu vois.
Like in terms of checking all the boxes,
du goal, etc. Tu
and
sentais
just,
qu'il
you know,
y avait, en termes de skill,
just being as American as possible. Like, there's lots of different types of views, but yeah, T-Bates is definitely one of the best versions.
Donc il y aura forcément une scène.
One of the top American characters in the show that is Rocket League.
Potentiel e-sport, j'ai quand même des doutes.
Oh, one thing I will say though, I've not said this yet, but I've said it a lot on my stream before. The Korean barbecue in LA is unreal. It's really good. I wouldn't say S tier because I've been to Korea, but I would say it's A tier. It's excellent. It's probably the best Korean barbecues that I've had outside of Korea have all been in LA.
Démo.
In Koreatown in LA.
Et double commit, mais ils arrivent quand même à bien la défendre. Il va faire en plus un bon 50
That's
derrière.
made by immigrants. I mean, of course, but that's not a bad thing.
Comme ça en
That's not a drawback. You can't like take anything away from LA or from Koreatown because it's made by people who left Korea to make Korean barbecue.
C'est vrai. Non,
That's
tu marques un
fine.
point. C'est vrai que
The best Korean barbecue is in Atlanta. I've never been to Atlanta. I've been reliably informed that Atlanta is warm and humid, so I'm not sure I want to go. There's no way the best Korean barbecue is in Ohio. In a rectangular state. Is the best of anything in a rectangular state, or are they just like lazily done states?
Qui font ce qu'ils veulent de la balle, qui connaissent toutes les mécaniques du jeu, machin.
Do you see they're jumping to zero just to
le jeu est sorti,
make a defender think he's actually got boost to challenge?
Je pense que le niveau GC de l'époque, ça doit être le plat d'aujourd'hui limite, tu vois.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way that my...
Genre,
oh, nice fake.
T'es content quand tu faisais des aériales, un peu comme
It's just the
Fortnite,
way that I would expect things to go in a rectangular state is, you know, if somebody's drawn your state borders as a rectangle, I think that just sets the tone for...
C'est laborieux. On n'avait pas de boost.
Like for everything.
Comme on peut.
Like, if you're born in a rectangle, you're probably thinking, oh, pff, we can get away with anything, you know? Just half-ass everything. Like, it's got to be just a lazy, kind of slow pace over there, you know?
Ok.
Am I wrong? 1 in chat if I'm wrong, 2 if it's actually on the money. I don't think I've been to a rectangular state, so I can't really comment from experience.
Oh, le bon touché? Non. Ah, va être défendu par Acronic. Attention parce que là, on va
Rectangular states are really good parks. Are they rectangular as well?
dans le corner avec la balle, il lui reste un peu de boost.
Are there a bunch of
Il va
just
essayer de partir
rectangular
en
parks in the
Vas-y,
rectangular states?
Seco.
I bet they're really easy to find your way out of.
Donc il en a encore là, on va leur choper le boost en plus de ça, là on commence la mitraillette.
What else have you got? Straight line
C'est dessus en
roads.
dessous.
Nice shot. Eugene makes it
Même pas
2-0.
par- Et pourtant j'ai sapé OV en 4K Ultra HD, je sais même pas s'il avait passé au-dessus ou au-dessous.
Like, I bet if we zoom in on a rectangular state, you're just going to see a bunch of, like, straight line roads. And, you're just going to see, like, what's a good rectangular state? You guys keep talking about Ohio's not a rectangle, unfortunately. Wyoming is literally just a rectangle. They've even got a sub-rectangle here. There's, like, rectangles within rectangles. Colorado, is this what you guys want? You're allowed to use curves, guys. You don't have to draw straight lines. Why is everything a straight line? Oh, look, another one. More rectangles. Phoenix, isn't this where, like, yeah. This is like Rizzo time, isn't it? Just rectangles as far as you can see. Rectangles within rectangles. It's like rectangleception over here. You guys and your rectangles, man. BSK are winning against Caliente, of course. GK up against Synergy, of course.
He's there, but he gets pushed away. Archie's gonna have to deal with this.
Grid cities are so good. Ugh! No, they're not. The grid system is the worst. How do I know? I live in one. The grid system is the worst.
Not good enough. Clown.
Glasgow's got one of the original grid systems. You guys foolishly copied it.
I know I shouldn't be.
Bro, like,
Early American settlers who'd been to Glasgow and thought that was class.
It became personal when
Let's make a wee Glasgow over here as well.
Oh, Oli, please.
You copied our grid system, and then with the like advent of cars, it became the worst thing in the world. No, grid systems are terrible. What are you guys talking about? There is nothing good about a grid system in a modern day society. It's just traffic, cars, no progress. It takes longer to drive through the grid system than to walk through it. It's just actually terrible. Glasgow copied the USA. The USA didn't exist when we had a grid system in Glasgow. There was no USA when we started our grid.
Yeah,
Oh,
but here we go again.
Can we win this game? That would be great. Thanks.
Yeah, you just need more roundabouts, honestly. You need more roundabouts. Roundabouts,
I would like an exciting series.
much more flowy, you know? Better rotation.
Because we are coming up like with just unbelievable goal after goal after goal. That's what I wanted to come out of this series. And I mean, we weren't pushed to need to, but I feel like this is our last chance to display it before.
That's not a good fake, and it's 2-0 Synergy.
Yeah, that's a good play. Synergy's warming up, and we're not really answering.
Just checking the other scores. BSK 1-0 up. Gentlemates 1-0 up. Looks like Synergy might be coming back. Yeah, I guess we'll watch that then.
Yeah, I didn't say the way from the beginning, but the demo was good. The demo was good.
Joyo and Archie.
Roundabouts are scary because people don't know what to do. What do you mean you don't know what to do? Are you Jay from the In-Betweeners?
But this Joyo. Oh, Joyo got bumped. That is nice of you, AJG.
Roundabouts are automatic. You just go round when it's your turn.
Oh, Archie, that was a great thing to go for. Oh, pass back into for Joyo. He wanted to pre-flip into it. Joe's gonna pass
A lot of people freak out with multi-lane roundabouts with traffic lights. They're like, uh-oh, multi-lane roundabout, traffic lights, what do I do? But it's even easier. You just stay in your lane and go round in a circle when it's your turn. Just make sure you're in the right lane.
Back in it to win it, and
Is this just another, like, problem that you guys are gonna need to work your way through over the next like decade or two?
We go to lane.
What's the issue? Like what am I missing? What's so confusing about roundabouts? Don't tell me it's the size of your cars. If you guys say it's your cars are too big for roundabouts, part of me would believe you. Some of the cars I've seen in Texas.
Trying to make something happen, faking it low. Oh my goodness.
You drive too fast for roundabouts. Whoa, look out for this guy.
Huge synergy up to
Boy racer over here drives too fast for roundabouts.
If we drop a game here, we go out looking. I mean, we
But is your
already
car
go
not
out
of power
looking worse
steering?
than Gentlemates from today. It's not a good last.
I don't give a damn how
Do you not have brakes?
I could not care less. I'm gonna keep it a hard sack with you.
You just stick it in cruise control. That's you. Set for the day. Off we go. Straight line. This is like. Is this why NASCAR is the most popular race? Do they just set the wheel to turn one way and they're like, nice, don't have to think about that anymore?
But if we do, God willing we do, we have to do something incredible there, then and there. Because on the day, Geekay is something very different than...
Alright, Synergy have won game 3.
On the...
GK are, they're gonna need to work a little bit harder for this one.
Le Morphal là, on voulait vraiment finir avec sa voiture. Lancement de position. Oh, il a très bien défendu.
Has there ever been like a NASCAR like new map?
En bas à gauche.
Have they ever suggested a new map for NASCAR before? Have they ever gone the other way? Can the cars go the other way? No, only circle, only oval.
J'ai arrêté très vite. J'étais en S.
Have they ever tried going the other way just to see if someone else is the best? Like, what if the best driver is only the best going one way? That's a bit lucky, you think, that they just happen to be going the way that they're good at. What if one of the other drivers is better at turning right? Is it right that they don't do? Honestly, the most shocking thing about NASCAR is that there is in fact a flowing corner. After what we've seen today, you'd expect it to just be a square. Like, just a rectangular track with 4 sharp turns.
Ah, le bump est beau, ça, la passe
Maybe a parallelogram. I'm not sure if you guys have got them over there.
T'as le bac, ouais, j'ai un bac Black Ops 2.
Yeah, think about yeah, roundabouts are sort of just like NASCAR, but with no overtakes. And when you think about it like that, easy peasy. Oh, good read. That's actually a good leave. Look at the fake here. Buffalo, thanks to the 245 bits. He says, American, this stinks. American, that is mid. American, team is the worst. What Johnny's trying to point out is that American exceptionalist propaganda is more effective than any other countries. Americans have drank their government's Kool-Aid and call it culture. Thanks for that take. Oh, what flick. Thanks for your NA bad description, Buffalo. And the 245 bits.
Il y a un TikToker, un mec, qui a lancé un truc. On va ouvrir le dossier Eversax. Carrément Miss, il a mis sur sa soundboard.
Oh, I thought you might
Désolé, j'ai même pas réacté
actually flip to
bon,
this.
Pour moi, c'est validé. 1 minute. Continuez, amusez-vous, les gars. Faites-vous kiffer.
At least the races are competitive, unlike F1 where the same people win every race. That is pretty cool about NASCAR. Don't they all have to use the same car? I do like that part.
Vous cherchez des problèmes là où il y en a pas, les gars. On vient de changer de roster.
I think that sounds pretty cool. I would like to see, you know, something like that in F1. But this season's looking pretty good for F1, to be honest.
C'est dur, hein. On a un potentiel d'aller chercher ces équipes. Pour l'instant, on n'a pas atteint encore ce potentiel. Et point, tu vois.
The NASCAR, is that what it's called? Is it called a NASCAR? I'm pretty sure it's not.
Avec ce qu'il y a sur le marché, avec
yeah, F1's more about like the constructors, the people who build the car.
Des fois, c'est dur, hein, mais
yeah, Monaco needs to go. What a terrible race. They've got to do something about that. They've got to change the map for Monaco as well. Waste of time.
Ils ont trouvé un style de jeu avec leur trio qui est très bon. ni pareil.
Are you all of you guys
Monster,
like me,
attention, mais
F1
oui, on
fans
voit
after Drive to
peut-être
Survive? I'll be honest. Didn't really watch much until Drive to Survive, then I got into it. I used to watch it every now and then as a kid when it was on the TV. Alright, BSK have won, Gentlemates have won. Let's see if GK can
Only when we have
advance
to
as
point
well.
our heads is when we perform our
We're still waiting to find out. Okay, 100% 3-0'd fast
First of all,
forward.
making the major, we had a gun pointed at our heads, and then we were literally a minute away from exiting the major.
My opinion on Lance Stroll, one of the better, like,
then reverse swept.
you know, rich kid drivers.
So,
Like, he seems like a
not only
okay.
they
He doesn't.
scored a
He's
goal
not.
and then reverse swept.
He's not terrible.
Oh,
Absolutely crazy.
what a
This is
finishing
huge.
touch!
Again,
Oh
even
my
Great shot by
goodness.
Joel. All right, GK should be
the
advancing.
experience that
No
Joel
issues. We'll take a look at the
alone
bracket once they
brings
do.
to a lane.
Stumpy, thanks for the 29-month
This is a
prime.
team that competes
Especially
at
the
lane.
crowd
It's-
day.
You don't know why you haven't cancelled this. Hashtag Nips never out. What do you mean cancelled it? You have to manually resubscribe with Prime.
France as well.
You did this.
You're gonna get enough French.
You chose this life.
Not French.
Speaking of primes, everybody,
Let's go, Joyo, let's go.
remember and check and see if your
Let's
prime
go,
sub
Joyo,
is available.
let's go.
This will be the last match of the day,
That's
and then we're going to
oh my
be
goodness, don't
ending
even
the
get me
stream.
started. Don't get me started.
Tomorrow I'll be
Remember,
casting on
Didn't
the main
Rocket
channel.
League was like
If you guys do want more
like
content from me in the meantime, I
best
think
of,
I've got
or something.
I should have a video coming out on my YouTube channel relatively soon.
Listen,
I've
I'm onto something. Each
uploaded a
team
couple
had
of
their own
Zen and Seiko
arena,
2's replays
and
the other
they had
day
to
to
go
my
to-
channel.
they had to go to their
We also
home and
dropped a
away,
next rank
whatever.
YouTube video
And, like,
recently
they do long
looking at
matches.
Jack's recent regional win.
You know those
So you can
series where you're like,
take a
"Oh,
look at that
this
if you
is
so wish.
dead. Like, one team is just getting
And we also did a
absolutely dominated,
Chalkcast live
nothing
last
going right
night,
here. This is a boring series.
kind of
It was over from game one.
recapping the
Now
NA
put that
regional.
in a
So
best of 15 with long games.
that'll be on the Chalkcast YouTube channel. So yeah, Chalkcast YouTube channel, my YouTube
It's
channel,
just
and
like
next rank YouTube channel
home and
all
away
have
crowds
content
make the difference.
that you
Like,
may have missed.
Momentum and then when it gets to playoffs, it's all held in one stadium with all the different types of. That's kind of how it is in tennis as well. Like, there's this Brazilian wonder kid, 18-year-old Joao Fonseca, and he's like he's beginning to get to the level as one of the best in the world. The Brazilian fans are
1v1
everywhere. They flew
is
out
going to
to France for
be
the French
next week,
Open.
the
They're
RLCS
there right
ones.
now.
Looking forward to that one. That's
They
going to
flew to
be
Miami for the Miami Open.
NA and
The
Mina.
French
What a shot.
tennis-
1v1 events.
tennis are like one of the most loud and
I'll
toxic
probably
crowds
take a look.
in
I might make a
sport
video
because
about
of the fact that the Brazilian
might make a
crowds
video
in
about
France-
who's
in
actually
the
signed
French
up and who the
Open
favorites are for each tournament, so you guys can know who to
sounded
keep an eye
louder
out for.
than the French fans.
Did
was
Jack's regional win
insane.
impact TNR
That would
subs?
make all the difference.
Maybe. I mean, maybe someone was on the fence about buying it and they decided to do so because Jack's won a regional. The most recent big impact to TNR members was the Shui stream because we did a one-day only Shui code discount, and yeah, we got I think 12 or 14 something like that new members with the Shui
No, if you are coming
the
in
Shui
French,
code.
comment
So we need to do more Shui streams essentially if we want more TNR members.
No, ça va, ça va.
As always, remember to join the Discord. Join the Chalk Discord, join the Next Rank Discord. Really cool communities for you guys to get involved in. Americans welcome, even if you have terrible food, fake cheese,
30 seconds,
and you
we
live in a
are
rectangular state,
absolutely
you're
cooking.
still more than welcome
I'm happy
in the Next
that
Rank
a clown
Discord,
team beating
Chalk
Synergy.
Discord.
What a win.
Oh, I know, crazy. Rizex, where are you? He's dead.
No.
I'm not starting that again.
We're not doing that again. We're not doing
Yeah,
that.
and
We're not
weak
doing that.
plugs. I know you guys have got really, really weak plugs over there as well. That's fine though. We do not discriminate against weak plugs. In fact, we adapt to them.
It's been a pleasure
Um,
to destroy you mentally.
All right.
But yeah, okay, we do have the final match confirmed. I think that's the last match. GK have won. Did the other match end as well? Yeah, 100% did win. So this usually takes a while to update, so I'll figure it out before we go. Let's see. Vitality and NIP are in Group A, and Vitality are the top seed there, so they're going to be top seed from winners. Dig and KC are in the other one. Dig are going to be the top seed there because they're number 1. KC are number 2. So that means that we're going to get Vitality against KC here. Vitality KC upper bracket quarters. Dignitas against NIP in this one. That's kind of a must win for NIP, or is it? Maybe it's maybe it's better if they lose. Just use the Coddy bracket. I probably should, but I mean, we're committed now. GK, BSK, I think GK are the higher seed there, so they're going to be top seed from Group A on the lower side, 100% Gentlemates. Gentlemates are the higher seed. So we're going to get Gentlemates against BSK here. And we're going to get GK against 100% here. Winner of GK 100% will play the loser of Vitality KC, so that's probably going to be Vitality. So yeah, it's looking pretty bad for GK 100% in the major race. Vitality is a tough opponent to go up against. Winner of BSK versus Gentlemates, however, projected to play against NIP. So Gentlemates could just guarantee major if they win that. If Gentlemates beat BSK, and then most likely they'd play against NIP, they have to win that. They make the major. If NIP win that, then I think they need to go to the grand final in order to make the major. Because GK would be in 6th, which is 6 points. Grand final would be 12. Is that enough? Do you guys know their deficit? Is it 6 points? Yeah, it's 6. So that'd be a tiebreak, actually. There's a decent tiebreak scenario, guys. If the top 4 consists of KC, Vitality, Dignitas, and NIP in the grand final. NIP could make the grand final. They would be against KC though, so that's really tough. If they did this, if they lose to Dig, beat Gentlemates, they'd have to beat KC, so that's really difficult. But if they did do that and then lose the grand final, it would be a tiebreak with GK. Or BSK. Yeah, BSK could do it as well. BSK are actually, they're good. Good wee team. But yeah, that's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow's matches, I'll reiterate, Vitality against KC. Well, actually, the first one is going to be Group B higher, which is Gentlemates. Gentlemates against BSK to open the day. That's going to be a fun one. And then we're going to have 100% against GK. Also a really interesting match. NIP against Dignitas. And then Vitality KC to finish the day. So that's going to be good. Sounds like a pretty good day of matches, not going to lie. 0x1997, thank you for the prime. It would be a 3-way tie if Gentlemates and GK both make top 6 and NIP second. Oh, you're right, actually, because I forgot. Yeah, Gentlemates would be eliminated here. Okay. So it could be a 3-way tie if NIP make final and GK and Gentlemates both get eliminated in this round. It's possible, but unlikely. NIP have got a really tough road ahead of them. It would honestly be, it would be better if they could just beat Dignitas here. And then they'd be on a slightly easier side of the bracket. They wouldn't be playing against KC in the semis. Blue Eagle 22, thanks for the prime member, guys, as we go for the day. Check and see if your prime sub is available. If it is, you're more than welcome to use it here. If it's your intention to use it somewhere else, don't delay that. Get that prime sub on cooldown. If you've been watching along on YouTube, hope you enjoyed the cuisine chit chat. We are going to do a bonus episode in the Chalkcast Patreon about the shoeys. We're going to tier list the shoeys, but after today, I think we do need an update of the cuisine tier list. So that's Chalkcast Patreon content. We just recorded our 95th bonus episode yesterday, by the way. 95. So that's quite a lot. Decent deal for one Twitch sub. Same cost. Yeah, we've got clips of the shoeys. Well, there's actually a 1 hour 20-minute video on my YouTube channel about just shoey content. I'd encourage you to watch it if you haven't already. It's really funny. But yeah, we'll tier list the shoeys for the Patreon. We're also going to tier list cuisines again with Garrett G, see what he's got to say. Get his input. Garrett hates fish and chips, so UK cuisine is screwed. Because if you don't like fish and chips, what is there basically? That's half of our cuisine. Not really, but it's a large portion. Yeah, we did include the Garrett stream clip where his dad phones him. We did, of course. Yeah, we included everything shoey related. It was really fun. But yeah, check out the Chalkcast links, the next rank links in the description. Join the Discords, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Not on my channel, on the main stream. I'm going to be casting on the main stream tomorrow, so that's where you can find me. And My next view party will be the 1v1 Friday. If anybody's streaming, I'll view party. I don't know if anybody's going to be streaming their runs, but we'll see. And we may have Chalkcast after Sunday. We might. I'm not sure. The reason I say might is because CJ's working the European RLCS show like I am, but for him it's going to be through the night. So depending on his state of tiredness at the end of RLCS, we may or may not do a Chalkcast live. We'll have to wait and see. After RLCS Sunday, just keep an eye out. We'll go live pretty quick after RLCS if we are live at all. MCS Sig, thanks for the brand new Prime. Welcome to the channel. Again, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Remember, if you are from America and you think your food is the best, that's okay. That is a valid opinion. And you're more than entitled to incorrect opinions in 2025, like more than ever. So it's fine. Don't let anybody tell you different. All right, I'll see you guys next time. I'm off. I'm going to run some ads and raid somebody. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you on the main channel tomorrow.